Perhaps the moon knows the secret of the new sound.
He's so bright and pull on the surfaces. He's so bright and he walking on my face. He's so bright and
Open your mind.
pull on the
Let us begin our quest to find the new sound.
Zuzu, I've got new. Nicey, Zuzu, I've got nice.
Look at the shine and everything I need.
Zuzu, I've got new. Nicey, Zuzu,
Okay, let's have fun.
better bedtime.
nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
Look at the shine and
Nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
look at the shine.
He's so bright and bright, pull on the surfaces. He's so bright and he walking on my face. He's so bright and bright, pull on the surface, pull on this. He's so bright and he walking on my face. Better bedtime.
Nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
Look at the shine and
Nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
you must choose. Bimbo, bimbo. My name is Mr. Susan. You must choose, and now it is time for you to do the choosing. I am Mr. Keaton.
Zuzu, I've got new.
You must choose.
Zuzu, I've got nice.
Look at the shine. I am Mr. Keaton.
Zuzu, I've got new.
You must choose.
Zuzu, I've got nice.
Look at the shine.
Trapped in cabinets.
Can I get out? Will it get out? Cause he will.
You like a single time, Vince, yeah. Single time,
Better bedtime.
you like a single time.
He walking on my face.
Everything I need here. You like a single time, Vince, yeah. Single time,
Better bedtime.
you like a single time.
He walking on my face.
I did a rhyme.
Better bedtime.
Nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, Zuzu,
You better
I've got nice.
Look at the shine.
Nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. I've got new. Nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, Zuzu,
you better
I've got nice.
Look at the shine.
Nicey, Zuzu, I've got new. Zuzu, nicey, Zuzu, I've got new.
Look at the shine.
Yeah, I did a song. Jupiter, I did a song. You ain't got one. Yeah. Oh, I feel sick.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another DaraChat. My name is Daramuth, or Dara for short, because some of you kids in the chat don't know how to say it right. Okay, I have a problem with illiterates. All right, it's not it's not a joke. Okay, it is. But anyway, the point of the matter is, hello everyone, and of course, I get to have on the man who just can't help himself from wearing denim. Cosmic Van Denim. I just want to know how you come up with such a fantastical name right there.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Can everybody hear me okay?
Yeah,
Everything good? Okay.
yeah, we can hear you.
So, man, it's kind of a story. So, Cosmic, I was Cosmic 28 on Twitch about 6 years
Oh,
ago.
okay,
Um, I just wanted something that sounded like out of this world. And
right,
I don't know, I've always been fascinated with, space stuff and whatever, Elon Musk, SpaceX, all that stuff.
nice.
Um, so I just went for Cosmic 28. The number 28 came from Steve Jobs, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, so Steve Jobs, there's a whole, how should I say this?
mindset or something, or
Yeah, apparently the number 28, according to numerology, it's linked to really like success and good wealth.
Mm,
And Steve Jobs went to India to talk about this, to learn about this actually.
mm,
Uh, and there's a bunch of links to it. I think he was either born or created his company on the 28th.
mm,
Elon Musk also is linked to the number 28, and all these very successful people were born or created something on
mm.
the 28th. And I kind of wanted to rub off on that numerology magic or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Um, so I just, used Cosmic 28. I think it helped because I grew pretty fast on Twitch.
Yeah.
Um, and I was actually on the rise with Queso.
Oh,
So I was with Queso. We were both lower numbers, but he took off like a whole nother level.
right.
Um, I even got a shout out for him at one point when I was playing a horror game. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Um, so something happened on Twitch where
Yeah.
I called my community the Cosmic Cartel.
Right. Oh. Okay, hold on
Yeah,
there. I think first off, once you call them anything cartel, that's pretty much a good sign you're gonna get hit.
exactly. Exactly what happened. Yeah.
Oh,
So apparently the name cartel
yeah.
incited violence, and they gave me
Oh,
a 1 week ban for it. And I was so mad. I was so mad. I decided to take a picture with my phone of my channel and
yeah.
just deleted the whole channel, and I quit content creation.
Wow.
Um, and it was almost a year. I think it was like 10 months. Uh, yeah, I think it was about 10 months. I started to miss really bad making content.
Mm.
Hold on a minute.
And then they came for his phone, and then he's like, "That thing banned my phone." Gosh.
Yeah, yeah. I missed it. So I wanted to come back and make content. So I went and started on YouTube under Cosmic Van Denim. I dropped the 28, and it was a grind on YouTube. It was very, very hard and
Mm,
robotic to grow
mm,
on YouTube because of the
mm.
whole algorithm thing. It was very
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
Um, I can only grow if I made shorts, but live streams, they were like non-existent. It didn't get any traction.
Yeah. I've
I
heard
think,
that.
yeah, I think it's partially the algorithm on how robotic it is, but also my fault
Mm.
because I use a lot of music that is copyrighted.
Yep.
So I think that definitely did not promote my content very much on
Mm,
YouTube.
mm-hmm.
So I kept doing the Cosmic Van Denim thing. That name started on YouTube.
Mm.
Um, and I've been a huge fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme since I was a little
Oh,
child.
right.
Yeah. So I wanted something that sounded like him, CVD.
Yeah.
So he's JCVD and I am CVD.
Nice.
So I kept Cosmic. I put Van
Mm,
for Van Damme. And
mm.
instead of Dam, I put Denim because of the
Yeah.
denim vest.
Yeah.
The denim vest, I got that from the 1989 movie Kickboxer, I believe it was, from Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Wow.
He was very young. He was wearing a denim vest in the beginning of the movie, and I was
Mm.
like, "That's the look."
There you go.
And that's how I started, Cosmic Van Denim. Yep.
Nice. Well, you just can't kick as high as he can. That's little.
Oh, I can. I
Oh
did
well,
martial arts. Yeah.
man.
I don't have the
What the?
balance that he does, but I can do
Right.
it.
Right. Just as long as you don't break anything, that's the one point you don't want to.
Yeah, I've broken a lot of stuff.
That's the part that hurts most. Like, oh, hold on, no, I'll be back. I'll be back. Oh.
Yep, yep, yep. My knuckles are a mess. My shins got bumps all over it.
Oh,
Permanent bumps from hitting too many things that I shouldn't be hitting.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, and I've always liked the whole cinematic. I'm a huge movie buff,
Oh, really?
uh, and I loved wrestling growing up.
Oh.
So I liked how in wrestling people can be different characters. Sometimes you see this wrestler and he's the good guy for this year, but the next year,
Mm,
he's the bad guy or something in between.
mm,
And that was super cool to me. So I kind of wanted to bring that to life and do it for streaming.
mm,
And at the time that I came up with that idea, I didn't come up with the idea, but at the time that it occurred to me, the
mm.
only streamer that I was aware of um, that was doing something like that was Dr. Disrespect.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And at first, because I've always wanted to be like an 80s retro type character. Like that's
Yeah.
what I wanted Cosmic to be.
Mm,
Uh so I started looking up for like 80s synthwave music and I kept seeing the name Dr. Disrespect.
mm.
And I thought he was like a DJ. Like I didn't know he was a streamer.
Right.
So I see him in all these musics, dancing and being funny, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think this guy's a DJ at all.
Right.
So I decided to look him up, found his channel, and immediately fell in love with it. I was like, oh my God, this dude is doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
And I was a little bit upset, but I was extremely proud because he did it so well. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
like if somebody's gonna do something that I thought about,
Mm-hmm.
they need to do it right.
Yeah.
Like make it like give it justice, and he
Mm-hmm.
definitely did.
Yeah.
And he did it so well. I was like, wow, this is exactly what I want to do. This is what I've had in mind. I
Mm-hmm.
can do similar stuff to this. And so I just did my thing. And with time, I've met other characters like um, Crypto Stash.
Crypto stash.
Yeah, he's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
I met Grim Hollywood, which was a huge surprise to me.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Yeah, because I've never seen any character streamers ever up
Mm-hmm.
until those two, Crypto Stash and Dr. Disrespect. And when I found out about Rumble,
Mm-hmm.
one of the first people I came across was Grim.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this dude is doing what I'm doing on YouTube. Like, I
Yeah.
want to come over here to Rumble. And then through Grim, I met the Brat Pack. And then I started to meet a bunch of other people. So I found out more
Mm-hmm.
uh, character streamers. And I just fell in love with the whole thing. Joker's another one.
Yeah.
Um, so I like, because I felt like I belonged in Rumble,
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I'm going to be playing a character still, I think Rumble's the place. It already has an audience for that.
Mm-hmm.
People like it. Let me just see if I can get in here. So
Yeah.
when I was watching one of Grimm's streams, I forgot what stream it was. I hit him
Oh.
up in the chat. And I said, hey, dude, I like what you're doing. I do something similar and I would like to stream on Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
He immediately replied. It's like, dude, join this Discord. I'll send you everything I need. So I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, as soon as he was done streaming, he sent me a 3-minute video and I started on Rumble the next day. And
Ow.
so I do owe it to him because he gave me the quick answer. I owe it to Grim there. So I'm always thankful for that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Grim. I remember the first time because I had it was a different show, but I've had Grim on before in a different show I meant. And when I came across him, it was doing my Pay It Forward stream. And what that is that I go around on the Rumble side, like through the live stream section, and kind of just like stop by people, say hello, don't
yeah,
donos and all that stuff. Because to be honest, Rumble really doesn't have a great way of discovering people, so
yeah.
kind of have to do the manual version of it. Because there's a lot. I can tell you, almost every week there's print about maybe 9 or 10 people I've stopped by that I've never heard anyone talk about,
Hmm.
and so you just have that right there. But yeah, I stopped by him once, and I remember when I stopped by Grim, he was playing the Monster World beta. It was I don't remember what I think it's just called Monster World. I know that, but it's like playing with others and stuff. But it was in beta during that time, and I stopped by him and he was playing that game. And yes, he was wearing his Sizz mask during that time too. I'd never seen him without it. But
It's good if he keeps it because for character streamers,
yeah,
it ruins the magic taking it off. You know,
mm.
So sometimes, and that's something that I'm doing right now. I've never taken my sunglasses off, except one time that I got really drunk on YouTube a long time ago. It's a nice.
Uh-oh.
So I am risking ruining the magic for Cosmic by taking it off,
Yeah,
but I'm also planning on doing content separate from Cosmic because
yeah,
one thing that us character streamers face is what people see on stream. They think that's the person,
yeah.
and Doc has been through it. Crypto
Mm,
Stash has been through it. I've been
mm,
through it. And I'm still going through it. I know for a fact Grim goes through it as well. That people see what's on screen and on the stream, and they're like, "Oh, he's an asshole," or
yeah,
"He's a jerk," or "Sorry
yeah.
for cursing." My
No, you're
apologies.
fine. You're fine.
Um, or "Oh, he's a ladies' man." Cosmic is a ladies' man, big time.
There you go.
Uh, like and people don't, and Joker too, like, oh, the dude's a dick, but when I met him in person, the dude's super nice, like a super nice guy. But on
Mm,
stream, he's a dick.
mm.
Sorry for cursing again.
You're fine. Don't
I
worry
can't
about
help
it.
it, man.
Yeah.
So I am taking that chance of ruining my magic to let
Um,
people know that, hey, these character streamers that you guys all see, that is just character. We love this. Like, we love
yeah.
acting, we love performing, we love the creativity behind it, the storytelling.
Hmm.
Like, that is not who we are. That's just what we're putting on for you guys for entertainment.
Right.
Like, if we're gonna go by that logic, we shouldn't like Denzel Washington very much with Training Day. He killed a bunch of cops.
Yeah.
So it just because you're an actor in Hollywood, you can also do that on streaming,
Yeah.
and that's what people just need to realize. Um,
That's a
so
lie. That's a lie, Alaska Man Jeff. That's never true. But no, go ahead. Sorry.
oh, there's Grim. He's in the chat.
Yeah.
um, yeah. So um, I don't know how long Cosmic is gonna last. I mean, I would like him to last a little bit longer.
Hmm.
I just don't know from the viewer's perspective if it ruins the magic. I think it does. I mean, it doesn't for me, because when I
Right.
watch Doc, when I see an off character, it doesn't. So maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Right.
Um,
I think because
yeah,
I'm not like, even without the hat and glasses, I'm still the same underneath. It just became part of like this. The hat was sort of like an accident. I was going to a mall and they had this store where you could buy hats and do like custom on them, right? So I went there because I was like, why not get something with the name on it? Because obviously, you obviously have people who steal and stream other people's stuff and whatnot, and so they usually try to blur out their watermarks, whatever. Well, this can't really blur that out because that's part of the ensemble,
right,
and
right.
so there was that thing where it's just like it was just thought. It was just thought that popped in my head, and the color red is my favorite color, so I was like,
Mhm.
give it a hat. But I just went in. It cost me around $50 to do it, but then the sunglasses were like part of it was, there's a light here and stuff, sometimes a bright screen, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Oh yeah.
But the other part too is a hospitality factor, right? Because when I feel, and this is just my perspective, I feel when you people can see your eyes, it's not a bad thing.
Mhm.
But when people can see your eyes, they can see where you're concentrated at, right?
Right,
You can
right.
hear they to some degree they know you can hear them, but they can see your eyes, right? They can see your eyes
Mhm.
and they'll be like, "Oh, he's looking at chat. Is he
Right,
is he paying attention to me or is he just looking at chat? Is he paying attention?" Because I've seen that many times where they're just looking. Because obviously my camera's right there, but you're on the screen, so I'm looking
right,
over
right.
here to see you. So there's that sort of thing. But I'm talking about like when they're talking at chat or whatever and all this stuff. You can't see where my eyes go. You can see where
Mhm.
my head swivels, sure, and you probably could see what's on my screen from my glasses. But the point was is a hospitality of like I can still hear you. I'm still paying attention.
Right.
I don't want you feeling like, oh, he's looking elsewhere, so he's not paying attention. It's
Yeah.
just part of that hospitality factor.
Yeah, yeah. And that's something that I've noticed me and Grim do. We turn our heads pretty drastically to let the chat know that we're looking at them.
Yeah.
So I got a 42-inch monitor right in front of me, and then I
Wow.
got a 27-inch right over here. So when you see my head turning this way, that's
Mm.
where my chat is. So people they know I'm looking at the chat or if I'm concentrated on the game.
Yeah.
So we do have to, because of our sunglasses or mask,
Yeah.
we do have to kind of make it more exaggerated
Yeah.
to let people aware that we're looking at them or pay attention to them.
Yeah,
Yep.
and my guests too, because I don't want my guests feeling like they're left out as well. It's just that sort of thing of like hospitality and just sort of like a weird accident of just like, why would I have my name tag on my head? Because
Mhm.
because you will have that time where people are restreaming your stuff elsewhere, and they can easily nowadays you can blot out a watermark, or something, but you can't really you could blot out the person, but then you're kind of missing part of the person that does the stuff. So like someone's playing a game or whatever. So there's that kind of thing too. But I mean, it wasn't very character driven or anything because I'm the same off
Right,
camera as
right.
I'm on camera. It's just after a while becomes part of the look. And
Yeah, yeah.
so I like my sunglasses. So stop
Yeah,
trying to make
yeah,
fun of me.
yeah. No, I mean, I'm also very Cosmic is a super confident guy.
Yeah.
I'm not super confident in real life. Like,
Right.
so I'm very self conscious. Like, whenever I'm locked into a game, I have this look. Like, you ever seen Bobby Poff? You know who that is?
I think I've heard the name, but I'm not too sure. What platform are they on?
He's on, I think, every platform except Kick and Rumble, unfortunately.
Okay.
But he plays with Doctor Disrespect all the time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it's Bobby Poff and Radley. They're the Shoddy Boys along with
Mm.
Doc.
Oh,
So
okay.
Bobby Poff, he has this look. He wears like sunglasses, not sunglasses. He wears just regular glasses.
Yeah.
And when he's locked in playing the game, he's like, he's so it's really funny the look that he has. And that happens to me. So it's pretty embarrassing to rewatch my stream and then have my eyes like, I don't like that. So the sunglasses prevents me from
Yeah.
embarrassing myself a little bit.
Oh, well, yeah,
You
you kind of have to do it to yourself once in a while, just like humble your ego. But no, I can understand it because I've seen again going back to my pay it forward streams. I've seen a lot of times where people, and it's not all totally on their fault because sometimes whatever program they're using it may not pick up the rant or whatever or the chat, so that just whatever program they use could be a working against them too. But there are times where people are playing a game, right? Most of the gamers, and they're locked in, right? They say that
Mhm.
saying they're locked in, right? Whether it be Fortnite, whether it be Arc Raiders, would be Hell Divers, doesn't matter what the game is. If they're locked into the game, they're not going to pay attention to it much. And while to a degree that's understandable, right? Because you're playing a game, you can't talk and play, especially if you're like in the heat of it, right? You're getting shot down, like you're having like two guys on top of you, and it's not a good birthday. Okay, it's just a horrible birthday.
Mhm.
Um, but you just have those people locked in, and
Yeah.
I understand it. I understand it, but it's also one of those things like in content creation, you have to kind of find that balance of like, do I just play straight? Because I've seen those channels where they don't even show a face; they just do like they play the game with no commentary, right?
Right, right.
And that seems to be like without having to be too much on the other end where they're trying to focus on game and stream. That's probably the best way you can do it because it's edited video content,
Mhm.
obviously, but you're not too worried about having to respond to chat. You can respond to chat after because you've already put the video out there.
Right.
But it's this thing of like trying to find that balance, and it is a very difficult beast to try to find that balance with.
Yeah, yeah. Just want to mention, I just noticed Meisters of
Nice.
Madness, Omega's in the chat.
Yeah.
That's another one that's a character streamer that I didn't mention earlier. I think everybody in the Brat Pack is kind of like a character streamer. So
Huh.
my bad, Omega. But yeah, Omega, Wilkie has his own tent.
Yeah, which is
Little
pretty good.
Paul has his own like little armory.
Yeah.
Fragnac is his own like station. I don't know exactly what it is, but
It's a game. Believe the last time I've seen it's like a gaming arcade, like one of those game arcade things you
yeah,
get
yeah,
that
yeah.
goes.
He does have
Yeah,
one of those. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So that's what I like about Rumble. It has a lot more character streamers than I've seen on any platform.
right.
And on Twitch, it's just so big. Twitch is just
Yes,
too saturated. It's
yeah,
hard to find any originality. Everybody kind of seems the same over there.
right.
No offense, but
Yeah,
it's just the truth.
no, no.
uh,
I think the point that should be made though is that this, in the whole of it, right, doesn't matter the platform. This is content creation, right?
mhm.
You can go to any platform right now, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and you will find gamers. There are a ton of gamers. They are playing either the current game, the retro game, or so forth and so on. So it really is hard to defer, other than the character stuff. It really is hard to defer of what makes you stand out from other
Yeah,
people playing video games.
that's a very difficult thing to achieve.
Yes.
You know, I actually struggled with that in the beginning because I didn't. So Cosmic 28 did not start with a denim vest.
Mm,
Eventually, he was more of a mafioso, like mafia style
nice.
creator. Didn't really make a whole lot of sense once I added the cartel thing.
Hmm.
But I didn't start with a costume. I just had sunglasses because I knew what my locked in face looks like, which I was very embarrassed.
Right.
Um, I just had sunglasses and a black shirt, and that's it.
Mm,
And then you could see whatever I had in the background.
right.
It I would cringe at watching my own content. It didn't feel original. It didn't feel creative, and
Mhm.
I was upset about it.
Right.
Um, so once I started to say, you know what, let me see, can I become like a crazy character streamer? That's when like Doc came into mind, and I'm like, okay, this is like really what I want to do.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, I've taken inspiration from really three major like famous people. One, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Right.
Number two, Doc. Once I saw what was possible on stream, I started doing
Mhm.
it myself. And number three was Markiplier.
Oh yeah,
You know what
nice.
Markiplier is?
Oh, I was there. I was uh when it was when mostly just consuming content on YouTube. I was there when he first played the Five Nights at Freddy's game.
Mm-hmm.
I was there because I remember. Well, the
Yep.
funny thing was is back then with Markiplier, people thought he was sort of copying PewDiePie because he kept screaming a lot and yelling a lot, and that was what PewDiePie was screaming and yelling. So, but no, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, no. So yeah, those three really formed Cosmic. It was them three that I needed to come
Mhm.
up with the idea of what I wanted. Now, the whole flirty type of Cosmic, the whole flirty side, that kind of grew over time
Yeah.
because I kept getting good looking or handsome or whatever. So I just, you know what, let me just roll with this even
Yeah.
heavier. But I had to at that time, there, through those years,
Mhm.
I had, I had a lady, and
Aw.
so I had to. She knew that it was all character, but I still had to be respectful towards her.
Yeah.
So I had to tone it down.
Mhm.
Um, Recently, me and her, we
Mm.
ended things, and
Right.
my friend Jorba was like, "Well, Cosmic is on chain now, so just go full force, full
Yeah.
force." So I'm like, you know what, you're right. So I would say over the past month, Cosmic has been off the wall, flirting with anybody that shows up in my stream. My thumbnails have been super sexy,
Yeah.
you know, but it's just a character,
Yeah.
So there's the best end name from Jean-Claude Van Damme, the cinematic feel from Doctor
Mm.
Disrespect, the horror gaming from uh,
Markiplier.
Markiplier,
Yeah.
and then the flirtiness is just something that happened naturally because of the chat.
Yeah.
And I've had several nicknames. Sweet and Spicy was one that started on YouTube. The origin behind that one was I was watching one of my buddies. His name is Diesel Man.
Yeah.
He's on YouTube, and we were talking about sauces for some reason, like for
Nice.
your chicken nuggets or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So he started to attach a sauce to one of each of his viewers.
Yeah.
So I showed up as like, what's my name? Like, what's my sauce name? And he's like, oh, Cosmic, you're sweet and spicy because you're a nice guy, but you're naughty. I'm like, so, that stuck for a little bit on YouTube. And then I gave into Rumble,
uh,
and then I got the sexiest man on Rumble. I don't know who started that.
I
And
bet you it was
then,
I bet you it was Grim. I bet you Grim started that.
and then, what was the other one? This one started about a month ago, and again, I don't know who's starting these names, but they started calling me Daddy Denim for some reason.
Ooh. Oh, you better
Uh,
be careful with that one.
I know. So actually, paid Fusey. You know who Fusey is? The editor. Um,
Uh, Fusey,
he's on.
are you talking about the I think you had like a someone's at on your
Yeah,
okay.
him.
Okay.
So Fusey has done editing for Rallied, one of the Shoddy Boys. He did editing for Nick Merckx.
Mhm.
They're editing for a lot of very famous streamers. So I hit up. Actually, they hit me up actually, and I
Oh.
ignored them because I didn't know who they were.
Oh,
Eh,
okay, that's
you
understandable.
know,
Yeah.
and I get a lot of people that say, "Hey, I can make some emotes for you and stuff like that." And I'm like, I'm an editor myself. Like, I just need time and I can do it. So Jorba actually told me, dude, has Fusey ever hit you up? And I'm like, yeah, why? It's like, you know who Fusey is, right? I'm like, I don't. And so he told me, and I'm like, really? He's
Mm.
like, yeah. So I hit them up after ignoring them for about a month. I said, hey, I'm sorry. I just made up a lie. If I'm honest with you, I made up a
Yeah.
lie. I said my ex was locked out. Um, I'm ashamed for lying about it. I just didn't
Right.
know who they were.
Right.
Um, So I hit them up and I said that, and I said, "Hey, is it true you made editing for Nick Merckx and Rally?" And they're like, "Yeah, we worked with them several times." I'm like,
Oh.
"Okay." So I said, "Well, I know you guys hit me up a little while back. I'd like to do some business." And they were
Mhm.
like, "We can do anything for you." I'm like, "Okay." Now, I'm also the type of guy that if you brag to me, I'm going to put your skills to the test.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
So I gave a couple basic emotes
Mm.
that I knew they could do. And then I said, I need two stingers. And I made it very hard. And they hit me up and they were like, that's almost impossible. So I was testing their limits. I wanted to see how, where they are in creativity wise. It
Right.
is possible, but what I want, you need Unreal Engine to be able to do. You can't use
Yeah.
AI. AI
Yeah.
it will not do it. So
Yes.
the stuff that Dr. Disrespect uses, that's Unreal Engine. Um,
Wow.
so it's a whole nother level. It's a whole nother complex system.
Oh yeah.
And I follow Dinka very closely. Dinka is the editor for Dr. Disrespect, and I
Wow.
see what he's doing. So that's why Doc's stuff is next level, is because of Unreal Engine.
Wow.
So I wanted to see what's Fusey using, and if he's
Mm.
using Unreal Engine, he should be able to do this for me. But they're
Mm.
not, uh, which is fine. It's fine.
Right.
They still do a damn good job, and I'm very happy with the stuff that they've done for me. Um,
Creative genius. Yeah.
so yeah, I am the type of guy that would like to that likes to test.
Yeah.
If you tell me something, I want to see how far can you actually do it.
Well,
So
I'll keep away from any strong wording because you're not gonna see me lift 1,500 pounds. It's just not gonna work. You
yeah.
said you can lift 1,500 pounds. Here you go. Oh
Mm.
no, no! I forgot about this. No,
Yeah.
there was actually another guy I saw who used Unreal Engine for like transitions and stuff. I can't remember his name, but I'm following him. And there's that too. But yeah, it's very interesting to see how some of these people, um, who they have to kind of do their stuff. Because I mean, again, they have to be making a lot of money in order to
Yeah.
pay for those people. You can't have an editor without them getting paid. Like you can look at Markiplier, right? Markiplier has his, I think is from Brazil or something like that. The guy he works with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
and so he does the editing for him and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure he does probably the shorts too, but yeah, that stuff's just not cheap in general. But I mean, if you found a really good person like Doc with Dinka and so forth, then you want to pay them well because they've proven themselves, right? They've proven
Exactly.
the test.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to build up a strong portfolio to be trying to hit up somebody like Doc.
Mm,
And I'm not on that level. And I haven't been on that ever been on that level to be
right.
that choosy, but I am very picky because I'm aware of what I can do,
Yeah.
and I want somebody to give me product that I cannot do, you know.
Right. You want.
So that's why I
Yeah.
wanted to test Fusey to see how far can they go, and they do a damn good job with the emotes. I'm extremely happy, and I got a
Mm,
few more coming. Stuff
nice.
that I can't do. So
Yeah.
I'm very happy with what they've done for me.
No, I think I know Fusey. I think I know what you're talking about because I've seen them do some work for some other Rumble creators as well. I think it's like Fusey or something like that. How they spelled their name. But yeah, I mean it. Oh,
ZY.
ZY. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. I forgot there was a Z instead of an S.
ZEY. Sorry.
ZEY. There we go.
Yeah.
See, I was almost close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it just because I've one thing, one of the thing that's been with X is when there are those not rare times, but occasionally you'll get someone saying like they'll hit you up for a commission or they'll be nice to you and then they'll you up for a commission and
Hmm.
I'm just like
Hmm.
I don't need this. I've
Yeah.
done like two people. Oh, what Anvlight has there we go. Fusey.io. There you
The
go. Thank
IO.
you, Anvil.
Looked
But
at it.
um but yeah, I just I really other than like my thumbnail I use like Canva to make, I may have had like um help from someone who did like my placeholder video or something like that. But really, I'm simplistic in if it looks good to me and it works, that's it. I don't
Hmm.
need to be beyond the scope because I know, right? Talking about the doc, you've got this huge grand production. Like he did the whole was it the Van Damme truck thing, right? Where he was doing the whole, yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that. Yeah, commission scammers. Yeah, exactly. And there's also a bunch of other stuff too. But for me, it's just like going back to the whole of this sort of content creation thing. There's a whole lot of people out there doing the same sort of thing where they're pushing their production. They're learning skills. That's fine. Do what you do.
Mhm.
That's what content creation is about. But I'm just trying to find that place of like what works for me, and that path of like that enjoyment of doing this thing because there are a lot of people out there. Well, they'll keep going, but I don't know if they've ever found a point of contentment
Mhm.
because that's another thing too.
There isn't. Sorry, my apologies. You go ahead.
No, you're fine. I just finished with that. Go ahead.
Um, there isn't. Um, when you're somebody who's always looking for more and better,
Mhm.
you are never truly content. You're always choosing more. You're always finding more. You're always improving yourself or improving your content, whatever it is.
Right.
If you know you have the drive for it, you will never truly be satisfied. You'll get a very brief moment moment of satisfaction,
Yeah.
but it sucks because your drive doesn't let you enjoy anything for too long.
Yeah.
That's something that I struggle with. And the reason I've liked Grimm so much for so long is because I know he goes through the same stuff that I go through.
Mhm.
Um, I've noticed he has the same drive, and the only difference between me and him is he has more time.
Yeah.
Uh, but he has the same drive. He has the skill set for it, and I'm extremely proud of him and
Yeah.
happy for him to be able to do all that. But I do know he doesn't enjoy it for too long because he's always focusing on the next thing, on the next
Yeah.
task. And that's something that I go through, and people like me go through. We're hustling. We're always trying to move. We're always trying to improve.
Yeah.
So it's an unfortunate reality. Those with drive don't enjoy moments for very long.
Well, I'm not speak, and I don't want people thinking I'm speaking against having a drive if they want to continue because there's different ways of one to improve, right?
Hmm.
Improving your production, improving your technical or whatever, and that's fine. Like content creation should be about how you want to take this thing. It
Hmm.
shouldn't be about what someone tells you it should be. It should
Agreed.
be shouldn't be so how someone tells you how it has to go. Look, content creation is a big ball of just whatever because
Hmm.
you have so many platforms and so many people on those platforms are doing something similar to the same. They're trying to reach that production tier, and for me it's just like where does that end, right? Because I get it, right? If you have the drive, go for it. Don't listen to me.
Hmm.
I'm not here to tell you how to do content creation, but I am here to say like that's just not my space, and that's probably to my own detriment. But then again, you know my why is because I get to talk to people like you and 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 Omega and Grim and Alaska and Jeff and people who are and aren't creators, and that's a bigger field than chasing follower numbers, more production numbers, all this stuff because there's a point where it ends,
Hmm.
and if you don't find some contentment, then it's gonna be pretty yeah
Yeah, I think the contentment is in the drive itself, the
yeah
pursuit.
yeah
Um, so that pursuit of keep creating, keep making, and being proud of what you're doing, and keep improving something. That is the content part.
hmm
It just doesn't last long,
yeah
because there's always something you can improve. There's always something you can look forward to and work on.
mhm.
So it's just an unfortunate reality that we have to, those of us that have that drive and want to keep making content and improving things,
Yeah,
will enjoy the journey, get a day of satisfaction for what we just did, but then tomorrow we're back on it, back
yeah,
hustling, creating something new.
yeah,
So it's a short term live happiness,
mhm,
but there's the next day. You work on the next project. So we just keep doing that.
mhm.
Um,
Uh, so I mean that kind of leads to like, what have you found that the kind of path that has kept you interested and keep going? Because I know you said you had deleted like your Twitch and then you eventually came back, but what's the path that keeps you going?
I think unleashing my creativity. I got so many ideas in my head, and it's just exploding with creativity, endeavors, pursuits towards businesses,
Mhm.
connections, networking, friendships. That is what has hooked me into coming back into streaming. Just the pursuit of something and being able to create.
Right.
Because I can't draw, I can't paint, I
Mhm.
can play the guitar a little bit.
Right.
Uh, I used to code,
Oh,
which was pretty cool, but it's coding is very tedious.
yes.
Um, but I've always been an editor since I was 13.
Mhm.
I used to live in Puerto Rico,
Oh,
and it was very tough over there to make money.
right.
So I noticed there was a lot of aspiring artists, like music artists,
Mhm.
and a lot of music artists they need graphics and a cover for the little CD-ROM DVD or whatever, where they put their music in. So they needed some cover for it. So at 13, I started editing. I started messing with a pirated version of Adobe Photoshop at that time.
Mhm.
Uh, so I downloaded this thing illegally, and
Mhm.
and I just started messing with it, and I got really good at it. And all these 20, 30 year olds that wanted to do music, they would come to me, this little 13-year-old boy,
Yeah.
and be like, "Hey, you're that kid that makes graphics?" I'm like, "Yeah, can you do something for me?" I'm like, "Okay, I got you." So I
Yeah.
would start making money that way. So at 13, I was out there in the streets talking to people, networking, and just say, "Hey, you need something?" And be like, "Yeah, okay, $50, boom." And then I did it. Give me 2 days, I'll give them the artwork.
Nice.
Um, and I kept doing that. So from 13 till now, I have not stopped editing, and that's why my stuff is it keeps getting better every year because I keep doing it for that long. So
Yeah.
I almost have the same amount of time that Dinka has editing. So Dinka has 19 years editing. I have 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but I have not touched Unreal Engine. I wish I could. I need
Mhm.
the time for that. I need the
Yeah.
software. But I know that if I ever get a good schedule to be able to do it, it's gonna be next level. Um,
Do you need, like, the hardware to do it? Because I mean,
yeah,
to use it is free. Like, you can use, Unreal Engine for free. It's just certain aspects of it you have to pay for.
yeah, for sure. I got an old system now, so it won't be able to handle what Unreal does.
Yeah.
And if it does, it'll take a long, long time to do.
Someone get this man a better computer. Snap! Get him a better computer now!
I'll get it eventually. I'll get it eventually. um,
You should do well, I've seen some people do a Gives and Go or like a Throne thing, because I know a big problem right now is that the RAM is a bit expensive,
yes,
and
I've been hearing about this. Yep.
yeah, and then of course graphics cards are always expensive no matter
Hmm.
what because it just depending on how high you want to go with that stuff, it's just I saw one for $500 and said no.
Yeah, yeah. I spent a lot of money on my system. It's about 4 or 5 years old now, but I
Hmm.
spent almost $10,000 for it. I
What?
maxed out everything: 6 terabytes, 128 gigabytes of RAM,
What?
uh, 3090 GPU, B550-A motherboard,
Really? And you
AIOs, fans. I mean, I went all out on it. Yeah,
what?
so.
That's weird because you would think that your computer would be able to handle Unreal Engine with that. Because I mean, that's like 3090. That's not nothing to sneeze at.
I guess it could, but I think I have so much stuff that I'm already using that might be slowing it down for that.
Ah,
So
okay.
I would,
Like your RAM. Yeah, I can see that.
yeah. So I think that I just have so much going on with streaming. I would need a whole nother
Yep.
workstation PC to be able to do Unreal or Blender type stuff. I saw somebody put Blender in the chat there.
Yeah, I'll ask him in Jeff. But no, yeah, that's understandable because I've only like messed around with it. And look, I am nowhere near ever trying to figure out how to use Blender. But there's actually uh there is, and just kind of like to to direct you if you ever want to like look somebody up or whatever for I'm trying to uh there we go. Haha, I found him. So there's this guy on YouTube who does stuff with Unreal Engine. He has done some So your GPU is likely then it's maybe. But he does a lot of stuff with that. And his name is William Voucher, and he's done all this stuff, uh, just kind of showing off. But there's one video that I usually show people. This one, and this is one where he did. Oop, give me a second. That's him right there. But he went to a place in Norway, I believe, and he actually went around one of their loftners, whatever they call them, these buildings, and he took pictures of it. So he did what is called photo
Realism.
grammetry. Yeah,
Okay.
well, he did photogrammetry. So what he did is he took pictures of this building right here, and he did it all the way around. Like he just went around the whole building. He took up and down as far as he could get. There you go. No, that's that. This building right here. He took pictures of the as high as he could get and all this stuff, and he took it all the way around. Then he brought it back, and then so this is all the photos he took of that place, like so many photos. And what happens is in Unreal, you can actually I'm hoping to find it the scene, but what you can do is you can take all those pictures, and it will make a 3D representation of that. So you can see all
No
those,
way.
yeah. So you can see those little dots right there. Those are the camera points, right? Those are the camera points where he took the pictures. And you can see the house right there, right? Like it's not perfect. He does have to clean it up. He does have to make it look good.
Just by
But
uploading the pictures, it rendered this building.
yeah, it's called photogrammetry.
Photogrammetry.
It's
Okay.
it's basically taking a 2D section and just turning it into 3D, but it's based on the compilation. So you
Hmm.
can see that obviously it took a lot of pictures and it turned out to be this, but you can see it looks pretty good even for that. Like you get the windows and the wooding and all that stuff. Some things you have to clean up, but I mean, obviously he did all this, and he just goes through the tools uh, of it of Unreal Engine. There's like things you can use for free, things you can buy in their marketplace for somewhat cheap price. But like he was trying to go for where is that? Okay. I'm trying to find. So this is another part too. So this is like the 3D version of the so all those pictures again tries to make this 3D representation of this woodshed. And eventually, he's going through all these different pieces of it, like the marketplace where you can buy objects or like high def or water or all sorts of stuff. Um, trying to find a good picture. So you can see where he's making mountains. He's doing
Yeah.
all this stuff, and he's setting that house right there that we just saw earlier. And so he talks about different add-ons or extensions that they offer in their marketplace. But this, I mean, he goes through that whole process of what he's doing, and it's just a fascination. It ultimately ends up, uh, he gets this. He puts add coloring to that house,
What
adding
software is that at the top left? What does that say?
uh
O-
assets.
On
These are assets.
the top white bar on the left. What is that software?
It's Adobe Substance 3D Painter. It looks like. So
Okay.
he's using a licensed one, which means it says 115 days remaining, which means he's probably using a free one.
Hmm.
So there is that. But I mean, again, he's using Unreal Engine to make that compiling
I
and
got
all
you.
that stuff. And so eventually, and oh, where is it at? There we go. So this is called Gaia. This is one of those extensions from it. And eventually he's trying to make like mountains and all this sort of stuff. Oceans, there's one for oceans. You can see all that work right there. Again, this is in Unreal
Unreal.
Engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that part. And then I got stuff like this that's in Unreal Engine.
Man,
Foliage
that
is,
looks crazy.
oh
Wow.
yeah, it is insane of what he does. But he eventually gets to um trying to find. So this is basically I'm gonna play it a little bit, but this is basically what he's trying to get to. Like he has that house. He 3D compiled the house. He cleaned it up. He put it on the mountains and stuff, and this is the look he's trying to go for. Right? That's all in Unreal Engine right there.
Wow. That's
But yeah,
amazing.
but yeah, his name is William Foucher. You can find him on YouTube, but I mean, it's just crazy of what he does within that program. And if you're ever wanting to like watch somebody, that's almost 30 minutes, but still 30 minutes of like he goes through that process, and even
Hmm.
then, it's still something worth following. But yeah, I saw him by accident. I can't remember how I got to that point or whatever, but I just saw him by accident, and he just was doing that. He's done more. He showcases Unreal, like stuff that comes from Unreal Engine, like any assets or anything like that. It's just insane. But yeah, like you're talking about like taking time and stuff. Yeah, it does take time, but there's always a place to start, even if it's just like at incremental, just very incremental.
I got you.
And
Yeah, dude, that's amazing. That's what I want to do, man. That's the goal right there.
yeah, no, it was pretty awesome. I could never do it. I I have not spent any time with Unreal Engine other than with like Fortnite, but that's a totally different aspect. But there are people who like like you have a drive, you want to do it, but it's just a time factor. It's always a time factor, one way or another.
Hmm. Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
and then Alaska Jeff says Substance is popular with many 3D artists, and yeah, I've never touched it. Well, he did, so he
Yeah,
did.
that's incredible.
But yeah,
Um, but yeah, um,
just don't worry, it's okay. But no, it's like because I mean, because you were talking about Doctor Disrespect and how he uses Unreal Engine.
mhm.
Like, what's the extent? Like, are you wanting to like emulate what he does per se, Doctor Disrespect? Or are you trying to find some bits and pieces you can use in order to create Cosmic, the character?
I don't want to emulate him, but I do want to use I want the quality that he has.
Right,
Um, because the quality that I have now, what I can do with Adobe, that's mainly what I use is Adobe stuff.
right,
It's like 2015 and below Doctor Disrespect. So
right.
maybe 2017, but after 2017, that's when he like blew up.
Yeah.
Things his quality went crazy.
Mhm.
Uh, so right now, my technology, like not my technology, but my capabilities is what he did prior to, I would say, 2017.
Right,
Um, so it's good. If AI ever blows up, I can still edit. That's no problem there.
right.
But it's not what Doc can do right now. What I want is bring that quality and then bring my creativity and the universe that I have in my head for Cosmic to life.
Right.
uh because I can get close, but there's always like mistakes that AI does. AI
Yeah.
definitely helps speed up the process, but it's not perfect.
Yeah, of course. But no, it kind of makes sense because you're wanting what's in your head to come out in the way you want to. You
Hmm.
just need the tools necessary in order to do that. Because it's a difficult thing. Like you want it's stuck in here, but
Yeah,
what are you using? Like how do you use
exactly.
the things? And so you're kind of like you're sort of just stuck like going through the slow process of learning something
Yeah,
in order to get there, which sucks. But I mean, if you enjoy the process of what you're doing, and I think that's another part of that too, is if you gotta enjoy the process of what you're doing
for
in
sure.
order to continue it. Because again, a lot of people will get into these things like with Unreal Engine, and they'll get disappointed because they're not there or they're
Right.
not like high up or all this stuff. And they have to realize is that it's part of the tool set you'll carry with you, right?
Hmm.
It's not the whole thing. Like one thing can't be one thing can't always be the whole thing because sometimes it can, but not always. But it's always good to have multiple tools in your tool bag for like all the stuff you do, like editing, and then if you do like 3D modeling, and then you have this and that, you have this whole tool set that'll look like some handyman. They'll just go into the house and just like done, done, and done. That'll be
Right, right.
250.
Yeah, yeah. And there's a lot of things that I've realized that because I didn't think I was ever going to be a streamer prior to
Mhm,
2020.
mhm.
It wasn't something that I was thinking about. I knew it was there, but it wasn't something that I was thinking of doing. Uh, but I realized that a lot of the skills that I've acquired over the years since I was a teenager,
Mm,
I can actually use towards streaming.
yeah,
So not only my editing can be used towards streaming, but I was also a salesman at one point. So selling the stream is kind of like something that helps,
Yeah.
whether it's with your posts, your editing, the way you speak to people, the way you speak to the camera.
Yeah.
So I would say being a salesman is definitely a good skill as
Mm.
to be a streamer. You want to, not sell yourself like a prostitute, but like just really sell what you're giving. Um,
I wouldn't first off, I wouldn't have thought that's what you meant in the first place, but
I had to make sure my audience is pretty naughty. I always have to clarify for
there
them,
you
so
go.
I'm used to doing
Good to clarify.
that. But so I would say definitely being a salesman is a great skill to be a good, confident streamer.
Mm.
Editing, and nowadays editing is very essential. It didn't
Yeah.
used to be that way, but now it is.
Yeah.
Um, good mic, 100%. I would say mic is like number one.
Mm.
Thumbnail number two. Everything else you kind of learn as you go. But if you have skills in some sectors like talking to people, selling products, approaching people with something or an idea,
Mm.
that can also go hand in hand with streaming. And coding has also been useful for me because I've done my own custom coding on OBS to
Oh.
make some of the stuff that I've done before.
Oh wow.
So coding has also been essential towards the stuff that I do as well.
Mm.
Whether it's color grading, stretching something out, or making it smaller but increasing the quality of it so that even though the TV or monitor might be super far away, you can
Yeah.
still read what it says.
Yeah.
Because if you lower it, the resolution drops.
Yeah.
So to lower it but increase the resolution, so resize it smaller but increase the resolution so it's legible.
Mm.
That you need coding for that.
Yeah.
So that has been useful for streaming as well. So I kind of use everything I've learned since I was a teenager and put it on my streams like that. Yeah.
And that's in itself is just pretty awesome because of that skill set you've built over time, and that's pretty funny. Like, what were you a seller of? What were your salesmen?
I first started selling artwork on the streets.
Okay.
That was the first thing. Then once I turned 18, I got my first job. I used to work at Hobby Lobby. That was my first job. Terrible.
Oh.
It was garbage. It was garbage. But then I had a kid very early,
Uh-huh.
and I needed to make more money. Hobby Lobby wasn't cutting it. So
Yeah.
while I worked at Hobby Lobby, I got me 2 additional sales jobs.
Uh-huh.
So Hobby Lobby wasn't a sales job, but then I decided to work for a shoe department and sell shoes, and at the same time work for GameStop and sell credit cards. So
Nice.
at the shoe department, that's where I started to pick up better on talking to people and social skills and selling.
Yeah.
And then GameStop showed me that if you have something that's good, people are walking in there because they want it. So selling
Mm.
credit cards became super easy. And even though that's something people are very nervous about,
Mm.
if it guarantees something that they want, they will apply for it.
Right.
So the credit card that I was selling at that time can guarantee them an Xbox. And everybody wanted the Xbox One at that time.
Mm.
So people will walk in, they would just pass me by, and I'll be like, hey, I want to talk to you for a few minutes. And they're like, oh, I don't want anything. I'm like, look, do you want an Xbox today? Yes or no? Yeah. You apply for this credit card. If you get approved, you take an Xbox today. You don't have to pay anything. They're like,
Mm.
what? So I just hit them with what they wanted. I knew what they came in for.
Mm.
And it just sells like that. So
Right.
every day I was selling maybe 40 credit cards. So I made decent commission doing it that way. It helped me realize, okay, people are looking for this. Let me make it easy for them to get that. And then for selling shoes, that one was a little more technical because now you're dealing with adults instead of people who are younger or teenagers.
Yeah.
So usually they're buying shoes for their kids or basketball
Mm.
team or whatever. So it's a little harder for adults because they're wiser with money.
Yeah.
And by adults, I mean people who are in their 30s and 40s. And, I'm a 19-year-old kid trying to sell them something.
Right.
So it was difficult. But the way I would do it to sell to 30 and 4-year-olds is I basically tell them how good these shoes are.
Yeah.
But I tell them, I don't want you to settle here. I want you to go across the mall, go over there, talk to the salesman over there. Then I
Uh-huh.
want you to come back. So they would go over there. They see what they want over there, but it's too pricey. So
Yeah.
then I would be like, look, I got something that's very similar, but you'll save $40. So they'll be like, huh? And they'll buy it. And I
Nice.
sold to one guy, I sold 13 pairs of shoes in one day.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a true story. He partially is because he was looking for it for a team,
Yeah.
but he decided to buy a couple extra ones just because.
Nice.
But he did test me on it. He did actually go across the mall and went to Foot Locker,
Uh,
found something that he liked, but it was too pricey. So he came back to me. He's like, I like what you had to say. I like this type of shoe. Do you have something similar? I'm like,
yeah.
right here. Boom. There you go. Now I said, what color do you want it? I would prefer in this color. There you go.
Yeah.
So it was always good I was giving him FOMO. I learned how to give people FOMO.
Yeah.
So I would tell him, go over there, enjoy your time.
Hmm.
And if something's missing, come back.
Yeah.
So that stays in their head. So
Yeah.
they always come back. And that's something that I've done for my streams as well. Like I've used FOMO to pull in people and bring them back.
Hmm.
It's a sales technique, and sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Right. Well, and it's also comparisons too, because you can show, hey, that other person go check out their shoes and stuff and come back. And then you do this comparison of like, well, their price is more, but hey, guess what? I've got something of similar value and it's a lot cheaper too.
Yes.
People like going for the better deal. Now you
Yeah.
can't. Now there's a point where you can't push it though, because if you try to sell them like for $1 or whatever, and it's may seem a little shady, that's when it sets off the red alarms. But if you
Hmm.
can give them a little less, like say, I'm going to save you $50. That guy was selling it for $100. Guess what? I will sell it to you for $50 because you
Yeah.
know what? I just want to work with you
Yep. Yep.
right there.
And on the other end, let's say you are the more expensive shoe brand, like job or
Mm,
whatever. The way you can get people that way is by reinforcing the idea, or re- reinforcing the dream that they have in their head, and
yeah.
selling the lifestyle. So
Mm,
basically, I tell them, what are you looking and how would you like to be viewed? Like, and
image. Yep.
that's, and as soon as they tell me how they want to be recognized, how they want to be viewed, I'd be
Mm,
like, boom, here you go.
yeah.
This is the lifestyle that you want to achieve the dream and how you want to be seen.
Yeah. It's
And that works really well selling cars,
yeah.
extremely well.
Oh yeah. It's an image thing. We all are self-conscious to a degree,
Hmm.
right? Like you talked about earlier about all the stuff like the character Cosmic and yourself, where he's confident and you're not as much. That's an image thing. So you're
Yeah.
really basically you're selling a possible image. Now you can't technically promise anything because you don't I don't know about that magic, but you can at least sell them the idea of, which
Yes.
is a psychological thing. It really is, and it goes to show you that you learned a lot on the go for that
Hmm.
mark. I think, and I'm not a salesman, but I have done a little studying in psychology, a bit, not much, but in just the aspect of like talking to people though, you get an understanding of there we are um very self-conscious to a degree, and we all want to be the spotlight, right? We want a
Hmm.
little of that spotlight. We want to people notice and all this stuff. Not all of us. There's some people like, no, don't talk to me. And those are the people like, I get it, can you please get out of my lawn?
Yeah. Yeah, cold calls like that are very hard. That's not something I've had to do, but cold calling, I can't even imagine the frustration that these salespeople go through.
I I guess I think the only closeness I can give to that is by when I reach out for someone. An example like for yourself, right? Like I do this thing that one to many people is a bit difficult to understand, because usually many people will consider this an interview, and I tell
Mhm.
them no, it's not an interview. Right? This no way is an interview. I'm not formal like that. I
Right.
don't wear a suit and tie like that. It's just a conversation. That's all that has
Mhm.
been. All will ever be.
Yeah.
That I'm not trying to sell that. I'm trying to bring that as sort of like a thing that I didn't see other people do. However, but you still have that part. So you have that kind of hurdle right there. Another part is you do have those layers of status, right? Like you talked about Dr. Disrespect, right?
Mhm.
Dr. Disrespect, and you're not at that level yet. My thought was, I don't care about your level, right? I don't care, Cosmic Van Dam. I don't care if he has 50,000 followers. I don't care whoever has a million followers. All I care about is if you say yes and if you enjoyed your time. That's it.
Right. Right.
It's simple, right? We
Yeah.
all we all like we all like a little bit of simplicity, right? Convenience, right?
Yeah. For sure. For sure. And that is easier said than done.
Yeah,
I remember when I struggled in the beginning, mentally, just thinking, why, why would anybody even watch me? Like,
yeah,
why? What do I have to do? What do I have to do to convince people? And that was before I started putting on all the stuff that I knew that I've acquired over the years to the test and put them all to work together.
yeah,
Um, because it's an intimidating world, and also you got to be willing to take criticism
yeah,
and not let this destructive criticism destroy you. Don't let it
yeah.
affect you. People will
Mm,
talk. People will always talk about you, whether it's good or bad.
mm,
And at the end of the day, I always say, if somebody says something bad about me, show me the proof.
yeah,
Where's, if somebody said, oh, Cosmic said this or Cosmic wrote this, okay, where's the proof? You
yeah,
know, I don't go around like that. You got to be very careful uh, with
yeah,
the stuff that, with how you write to people, but that also goes towards those who are targeting you. They're going to be looking not very credible if
yeah,
they can provide facts about the stuff that they say.
yeah.
Um,
We-
so, sorry, I kind of went off the
No,
subject there a little
no, no,
bit.
no. That's perfect. That's perfect. No, but it is because like I can tell you right now, like people in the past that I've invited on as just people as guests never had a mean thing to say about them, even in DMs, never spoke meanly or whatever. Few of them have blocked me.
Yeah,
They
yeah, that
always,
happens.
yeah,
And sometimes it's nothing that you did; it's something that someone else said,
yeah,
and then that person believed it. You see, like there's just so many. Unfortunately, there's just so many gullible people on the internet that what
yeah.
they see or what someone else told them is the reality.
Perfect example. Perfect example. A while back, right when all the Sora 2 was stuff was coming out, there were videos out there that were AI. If you watched them, but you
Oh
could
yeah,
tell they
yeah,
were AI. But there were people believing that those were actual videos.
yeah, yeah.
Keep
Yeah,
yeah. To your credit, people are gullible. Yes.
extremely,
Yeah.
extremely, and it has happened to me too. Like people on Twitch did that to me. People on YouTube did that to me.
Mm,
It happens.
yeah.
So it's just something that you have to be willing to accept as a creator or as an
Yeah.
internet personality, that people will talk, and you cannot let that control your life and
Oh,
destroy you.
yeah.
You just got to roll with the punches and be like, whatever, I'm going to keep doing my thing.
Right.
Something that I get a lot is people think I'm an asshole.
Yeah. That's
They see my they see
yeah.
my thumbnails, you see, and then the AI version of Cosmic, he looks pretty mean. He's a mean
Yeah.
looking dude.
He's a BA. He's a
Yeah, so
BA.
they walk into my streams and they lurk because they're trying to see, is what I see on the thumbnail actually how he is.
Yeah.
And I get this all the time. People constantly say, "Damn, I thought you were an asshole." And I'm like, why? And they all say the thumbnail. And I'm like, look, like the thumbnail, that's Hollywood stuff.
Yeah.
That's cinematic. Cosmic is a badass.
Yeah.
But then they talk to me in the chat and they're like, wow, you're pretty cool. Um, and then now with the recent thumbnails I be making, they're like,
Yeah.
oh, this guy's a womanizer.
Yeah.
So- and my chat does get pretty flirty, but it's not just women. It's guys too. It's all part of the fun.
Yeah.
So something that people who don't create do not understand is that your chat is a reflection of the creator. And I will say that again, your chat is a reflection of the creator. So
Mm,
if your chat is super hype, super supportive, super just like off the wall, just spamming stuff and being super supportive, that means that's how that creator is.
mm,
Oh, or that's what he shows, right?
yeah.
My chat is super flirty because that's what I do on stream. Whether it's Who whether it's Anvilite, Diesel Man, whether it's West, whether who else we got in here.
You can go for
Uh,
Alaska Man Jeff right there. He's another dude.
yeah, so Jeff, I mean Glamour, Omega, me and he does it all the time. Grim has done it, Klim the Sim, uh, you know, it's just how it is.
Yeah,
So, Doc's chat is super hype, super
yeah,
fast, super speedy, and he got violent speed momentum. That's
yeah,
how his chat reacts. That's how they behave.
yeah,
So, looking at the chat, that is a reflection of that creator, and I like it that way. I think it's pretty cool.
yeah,
Um, so when people walk into my streams, they're like, "I think this guy's an asshole," but his chat is super cool and super nice, or super funny. So that kind of tells a new viewer, okay, this guy must be pretty cool.
yeah,
And then that gets them to become a viewer as well, or lurk here and there as well.
yeah,
So I like that. I think that's a pretty cool thing that your audience can play along as well.
yeah.
Anvilite is actually my biggest player. Anvilite, right there, the 50 million in the chat right now. That's something he does all the time for me. So
Uh,
if I got 20 people, he says 20 million. If I
uh,
got 50 people, he says 50 million. So
yeah,
he plays along with it, and I like that a lot. I think that's
yeah.
super cool. Uh,
He's a cool dude, that's for sure. Because I've had him on before as well. But no, yeah, it's how you go about this thing, how you enjoy it, how you want to find yourself. There you go, my
yeah.
brother. But how you want to go about this thing, how you want to enjoy yourself, is all up to you. Because I can't. Just speaking on myself alone, uh, regardless, like I can't do all the fancy stuff to do that because I'm just not in that competitiveness.
Right, right.
I'm not. I don't see myself as someone competing. I'm competing on a level that's more far-reaching than uh, I feel like other people don't do. Just because of like the risks involved. Like
Mhm.
I take a huge risk because I've invited people on who've never been on just chatting about whatever before. I've been on people where they're very little chattiness, but that's the opportune ground to grow because you come across someone who's difficult to get to talk. How do you get them to talk? Right,
Right,
that's the
right.
key point, and all that stuff. It's I take the risk on if someone comes on and does their whole shindig and just is a mean piece of crap. Thankfully, I've never had that, but you never know.
It will happen eventually.
Yeah,
Once you're big enough, somebody will target you for that and try to
mm,
do that to you.
yeah. But I can also say those that because I've built it on that risk, I have a bigger tolerance to that risk
Hmm.
because when you build your rock upon something that's very, throw any word you want in there, on that risk of matter or whatever you're creating, you have a more tolerance too because at the end look, the best way to get around all this stuff, right, at least from my perspective, is one day this is not going to be anymore,
Hmm.
right? Like I don't I get to do this thing because I've met a lot of people like Gaming with Hemp, Amphilite, and all this stuff, and new people along the way like yourself, right? But one day it all ends.
Right.
I don't get that trial. I don't get to do it anymore. I don't get to feel the sun on my face, all that stuff. So why would I allow what some little thing someone says to be the end all be all, like you were talking about, like
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, to break you,
Don't let it affect you. Yep.
yeah, because at the end of the day, you know what, 6 feet under, dust in the wind, they're not going to do much more damage to you than's already been,
Hmm.
right? If you can live through the worst of life, right, and there are a lot of people who do. There's no exception in that. But if you can live through the worst of what you believe is the worst, and you're still alive, and you still get to see the sunshine tomorrow, and you still get to breathe air, you still get to eat something, you still get to have a roof over your head, that's powerful in its own right.
Yeah. Yeah. For
I
sure.
and I wouldn't want anyone taking the be too ungrateful for it. Um, but anyway, it is the top of the hour. It's a little past it, but what happens is I said decisive time.
Sorry, I
For
talk a lot.
me, yeah. No, that's the whole point. But it's when I set aside some time to for me, my guest to promote stuff. Now, again, like I said, I've had people on who don't create content, and so they just say like a few words or whatever. But if they want, But for you, I do have your stuff. So if you want to promote your items, good sir, the floor is yours.
All right. So everybody, right there, my Twitter is at Cosmic Van Denim, all lowercase, or you could do a separate too as well. You'll find me that way on X or Twitter.
Mm,
Uh, there, I mainly post when I'm going live. I post a few personal things, not too much. I post more personal stuff on Instagram. So if you want to know behind the scenes or something that's not really cosmic related but still has the same name, that'll be on
mm,
Instagram. I got my YouTube. I have not done anything with YouTube in a long time.
mm,
I'm considering going back into it. I will just have to stop using copyrighted music
yeah.
to be able to go back to YouTube. Um, but Rumble, it's definitely the place you can find me Tuesdays and Saturdays.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it kind of depends on what you want to know. Do you want to know more Rumble stuff? Look on Twitter. If you want to know more personal stuff, look on Instagram. I don't have a Snapchat. I don't use Snapchat. It's not for me. So yeah, just X, YouTube, and Instagram, Rumble. That's it.
Yeah. Yep, and I tried to. I usually try to find all the links because I think one of the things that's been a big, not a huge issue, but an issue I've come across at times is ones that people don't promote all the places they're on.
Hmm.
It's understandable if they want to promote one over the other more, and that's I get that. But my thing is like we're in this age where being on one platform is not very much a viability because what we see what YouTube does or what Twitch does or even what Kick does. No platform is a from my perspective, no platform is a safe haven because sooner or later something happens or it gets too big or whatever, and your haven turns into this another place.
Right.
So it's always best to promote all the places you're on. I am on TikTok. I will say that I'm on TikTok, but I don't promote it because I'm just posting my old shorts and stuff. Not really just, and I already follow people on there who follow me on here too, so it's really not much of a thing. So you can choose to promote what you want, but I try to promote all your stuff because it's your stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you
I
want people
appreciate
to
it.
find you, and you want people to find you where at. So that's why I try.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is there a viewers questions thing? There will be a questions from the hat later, but that's not now. Um, but again, you can look there. All his links right there. They'll be on the description in both the Rumble side and YouTube side because I do stream to both ends. I've been doing that for quite some time. I've only had one of my streams restricted on YouTube, and that was pretty much it. It to 18 plus. That was it. But other than that, I've done pretty well so far. Or at least they haven't thrown me out. But I'm not monetized, so there's
Mhm.
that too. Dual Helix wants to know if you've played Kerbal Space Program.
I've seen it. It actually looks pretty funny. I have not played it. I don't really have a whole lot of friends to play with. I mean, I guess I'm making a lot of friends now being on Rumble. So it's something that I never got to play before, but it does look interesting and funny.
Yeah, I've seen people play before too, but I've
If
never
it's the one
been.
I'm thinking about, let me see.
Yeah,
Kerbal Space
it's where you
Program.
can make your spaceship, like in a space, and you can go to different places like the moon and stuff. But yeah, it can get pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, with the
So
little alien
yeah,
thingies.
yeah,
Yeah,
yep.
that looks funny.
I'll backseat. He says I'll get the first one. I'll backseat if you need a helper.
All right, I'll take that into consideration.
There
Thank
you
you.
go. Yeah, you don't want him going in and then you blow up your spaceship. Like, well, I'm sorry about that. But anyway, like I said, his links are on both the Rumble side and YouTube side, so you can find his stuff there. Um, but for my things, for first things first, whether you're on the Rumble side or the YouTube side, doesn't matter which side you're on because I stream to both. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated because not only does it help in being seen more, it also helps in having other people on like Cosmic, like Omega, like Anvilite, like so many people. Again, over 300 various people have been on DaraChat, and that's been pretty fun
Wow.
and all that stuff. So, but yeah, even NGM Studios, who's in the chat, has been on, and of course his girlfriend too. So that has been nice.
I
But
just
yeah,
found out who his
any help with
girlfriend
it?
is.
Yeah,
Um,
Bailey.
yeah. I just found that out like maybe last week. I think it was. Yeah, that's cool. I had no idea.
Yeah, she can have a sailor mouth, that's for certain. But anyway, But anyway, any help with the engagement factor on either end is much appreciated because I do stream to both places. And of course, my my link is here for all my stuff. Like you can find my Twitter X in there, you can find my email in there, you can find a link to Discord in there, but it's mostly just for DMing. I don't have a server. I've heard enough horror stories. I don't need to make one. And I also have like my Rumble and YouTube are in there too. So all those links are in there if you want to see where else I'm at. And of course, I do promote a few things. One is that I am part of Proton's partner program. If you never heard of Proton, they have like Proton Mail, Proton VPN, all this stuff. You can go to that link. You can see all the stuff they offer. This one is promoting their Proton Unlimited plan, which I have. I personally use Proton on a daily, and it's been great. But you can always check it out. You can always look at that link. They offer a lot of stuff that's very private orientated. Nothing's ever 100%. Don't take that as it means 100%. Nothing is 100% on the internet. But they do a pretty good job. There was I've used the all sorts of it. I haven't used the VPN very much, but that's not the point. You can go to that link, take a look. You get a percentage off if you do use it. If you don't, that's fine too. This is not about making money. This is about promoting a benefit for all, rather than no, you're not late. You're fine. Rather than trying to make money off it, because anyone can make money off it. But promoting a benefit that helps pretty much everyone, that's more important to me than the cash flow, as they call it. Because Daddy ain't making no cash on that. But but the last one I do is for a place called Biltong USA. It is a place in Texas. They make this thing called Biltong. Actually, you know what? Instead of just talking about it, I'll just show it to what it looks like. Because sometimes people are like, what is biltong? Well, first off, it's a South African snack. It's like a meat snack or a protein snack, but it's a meat snack. And when you press that link that you see right there, the Biltong USA, you'll take you to this website right here, right there. And so you see that on that plate right there, that's all biltong, right? And it's just a very meat. Right here, this is just meat product with spices on it. Some they do have a spicy version, but some of them are like Angus or Wagyu, as the case. But it's run by husband and wife. They make it here in America. They're great people. You can check it out for yourself. They do a whole bunch of different stuff too, like cookies, candy, and all this stuff. But I usually just try to show it so that people see the visual. Visuals help. We're very visual
Yeah, for
people, so
sure.
visuals help. So if you want to take for it, you can go there. You can buy stuff. Oh, thank you, Do Helix. I much appreciated. I'll get that. 1 second. But if you want to check it out for yourself, it's right there. If you do end up buying something from it, you can save 10% off your wholesale, I think is what they call it. Like you go to the cart and all your stuff is in there wholesale. Yeah. You can save 10% off wholesale with code DARA, DARA. I didn't expect anything from them. They gave me free samples, never asked for it, never asked anything from them. But they've been kind enough to do all this stuff. So I just try to promote them whenever I can because they're really nice people and they really do make a great product, at least from my perspective. So, and it's made in America. Why not? Right? Why not? It's a South African tradition in made in America. So you do have that. But anyway, thank you for that dual helix. Give me 1 second. Let's see. One. And then dual helix. There we go. Right there. Dual helix right there. But thank you for that. And yeah, I don't promote do the whole ad read stuff. Like they changed that whole thing over to like the raid thing, but I don't do ad read stuff. I just do the support thing because I'm part of that partner program, and then that they just showed all that kindness and all that stuff. So although I'm not a great salesperson, so I apologize if I'm not one of the greats like yourself. But listen, kid, this is what you got to do: cut the corner, trim the fat, get to the point. Oh, thank you. Look at that. Thank you so much. Because that means you get your own. So that's what those post-it notes on the wall are all people who've given Rumble rants. Because I'm not monetizing
Oh,
YouTube. Yeah. So Let's
That
see.
makes sense. I was actually wondering, but I don't want to be too
No, you're
nosy.
fine. Oh, you're fine. What is that stain on the wall? It's just a stain. Don't look into it.
I thought you were writing your dreams or something, putting on sticky notes.
Dear diary, let me write to you the way. There you go.
Oh, there
Thank you,
you
there.
go. Of course.
Cosmic Van Dam getting his name on the wall, on the wall. But that will play into later. So hold on your words for Cosmic for the win. That's right, Cosmic for the win, because he's cosmic, right? Good thing I don't have a Jamiroquai song going. Otherwise, it'd be a whole different story. You're going on the wall. Not like that. Not like not like that. That's just gonna make it sound bad. Those notes are actually Elvis confusing. No, no. Those are only the ones. Those are the only ones underneath the bed, not on the wall. Those are the only ones underneath the bed. You need the lines connecting atheists. Yeah, the whole Charlie Day. What was it? Sunny in Philadelphia, where he's just like, you just look at the string all wall and stuff. It's crazy. Yeah,
I want to meet somebody like that.
and just like, oh, believe me, you want to talk conspiracy stuff? I have a whole list of people you can just talk to if you want to do conspiracy. It is not that difficult to find them. Usually, if you hold up a sign, like if you were to go to like middle of a town or whatever, just hold up a sign, the world's ending, you're gonna find them. I know, right? Come on, man. Did you just see the signs? They're like coming from the sky over there. I was like, you always see those people who hold up those signs like, yeah, I saw you last week. It's not working on me again this time.
Mhm.
Day man, fighter of the night, man, champion of the sun. I love that song. Oh my gosh, and it's in the whole the it's in the Sunny in Philadelphia, but the whole thing is a play, and I'd watched the video of it. But it was like, you know what, whatever. Let me see if I can find it. Because I'm pretty sure I can just uh Dayman song. There we go. Found it. Uh there we go. I found it. So I'll have to do stop and pause because you know the whole free use thing, whatever. You gotta pay the troll to get inside the boat. That's no, don't listen to that man.
You
Hey,
don't know
hey,
Cosmic's theme song?
what?
You want to know Cosmic's theme song?
What is it?
It's Smooth Operator by Sade.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Smooth operator. I would have thought like war. What is
That's
it
a good
good
one.
for?
That is a good one.
Absolutely nothing good out, yo.
I
Because
don't
you
know if
just have
it's
the
Sade
look.
or Sadie, but I think it's Sade. It's a woman, but
You
it's a
you
great song.
you have that look of like all you need is like you know B.A. Baracus, right, from the A Team, right? All you need is that mohawk, and you're already there, man.
Yeah.
You just got
I,
the
I
glasses.
I used to have a man bun, but that was like 4 years ago. I chopped it off.
Hey, you know what? You know you look good anyway, but still, man, that's that look. But anyway, let me share it. This is the thing from. Oh no, it's not that one. There we go. This is the thing from it. It's this. It's a play.
man. Fighter of the night, man. Champion of the sun.
And it's it's basically what it is that, and of course, like
You're
Charlie
master of karate,
comes,
friendship for everyone.
yeah,
Man.
and it's Daddy and DeVito right there.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and then you have I think Charlie.
Friendship for everyone. Man.
I could never do this. I could never. Mm-mm.
Well, I don't even know what season it's from, but it's just the song is so it's a play thing, but the song is so catchy in itself. It's just like should day kind of odd. Oh, should day.
I don't know. It ain't for me, brother. It ain't for me.
Yeah. But I'm trying to find. So there's this girl in the crowd, and then you have Charlie.
I can't tell who is weirder, the crowd or the performers. They're all. Oh wait, I know this guy.
Charlie Day.
Yeah.
Season 4. Gaming Help says season 4, episode 13. Okay, thank you, sir, for getting that. But no, but in the end, he's just trying to do this whole thing for the girl that you saw in the
Mm.
audience. That's his like
Okay.
ex-girlfriend. I'm trying to see. Oh, here we go.
You are saying no.
You again.
Or
Is it a yes?
Okay.
It's if you pause it right there, like on the audience,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
it looks like they did this in a nursing home and put one young person in the crowd to make her stand out. Look at everybody's like
Yeah.
a
Well,
hundred, you know.
this one
See
over
that
there.
guy? He's
This one
lost.
over
He
there.
don't even
Yeah.
know where he's at.
Like it's like a community place. It's a girl he's obsessed with, and socks are also. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that he's doing this whole thing for us. Is that? But like you can see right here.
Wow.
Is that it? Is
Huh?
the play over?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Well, then I'm out of here.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. Is it a yes or
Is it a yes? Really, Charlie, will I marry you? No, I will not. I will never marry you. And I also held up my end of the bargain, so I never have to see you again.
Ooh.
Okay, so wait, just
That's when you know it's over. I expect. Hey, Thomas, how you doing? Or should I say, lost, whatever. Nice to see you again. Hold on, let me get your name on the thing. Yeah, no, that was pretty funny. But the song is just catchy. But yeah, I don't think I'd be like you. I wouldn't be able to be up on stage and be like singing like that. I don't think.
Yeah. No.
Ah! I don't.
I
think that would
already embarrassed myself enough as it is.
And here we now, ladies and gentlemen, Cosmic Van Denim on ice.
Yeah, that ice gonna melt real quick. It gets steamy as soon as I step on it.
Oh, hey now, come on.
Just saying.
Goodness sake. Ladies all come to me because I'm hot. I'm like that spicy curry you come back for every time. You know it gives you the number 3s, but you come back anyway because it's hot.
What's a number
Spicy.
3?
Number. Come on, you have a number 1, you have a number 2, and a number 3 is a combination of the person.
Oh. I thought number 3 was lactating.
No. 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 Cosmic, what have people been teaching you? What the heck?
Sorry. Cosmic comes out here and there.
Oh my god. No, I just want to know what sites you reaching for this stuff. What is going on there? Oh man, now we're gonna be like, and welcome to Cosmic Van Denim, the man of the breast. No,
I'll take it.
Oh man, there you go. Thank you there, Thomas, for that. The zings, zang, all that stuff. There you go. Cosmic on ice. That's it. We need to get him in ice skates. He needs to learn how to ice
who
skate
said that?
now. Job said it. Josh said it.
Oh, I missed it. What's up, Ja?
Sometimes I
man.
just play my Caribbean. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ja.
Yeah, me and Ja got Caribbean in us. Sorry, I've
There you
watched
go.
too many Pirates of the Caribbean movies, so I said
Hey.
Caribbean.
Well, you don't talk like one though. So if you're gonna say you watch, you gotta talk like the Jamaican. You got to get that Jamaican in there and Irie. Get all Irie with everyone.
They're not the only people in the Caribbean.
Well, that's what that lady sounded like who played Callisto. Was it Calypso? Callisto, something like that. I can't remember what her name was. If he was a plastic surgeon, it would have been the cut above the breast. Oh, that's no. No. Oh my goodness. You'll be on a hockey team in 6 months. There he is, right there. And then we'll see Cosmic on ice.
Yeah, that ain't happening, guys. I'm sorry.
This summer, he brings you the gentle, warm songs of summer. Welcome to Cosmic, the play of Cosmic. As he
Yeah,
princes
I mean,
along.
I'll let Ja play some Sean Paul for me. I'll do that. Oh, some Shaggy. I'll do some Shaggy.
Oh, Shaggy, that would be good. It wasn't me. Hey, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, I can do accents all I want, young lady. Don't you try to stop me, all right? Miss Russian Sunshine over there in the UK. Don't try to keep me on that. Oh my goodness! But yeah, you could you definitely you know what you could have him do while you're doing your music. He can be the one banging the steel drums, like ding 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 ding. You play. He's doing that while you're singing to it. It's like everybody know.
Jungle Ball. Oh,
Jungle
I
Ball.
think my neighbors heard me. Shit.
Uh oh.
Sorry.
Hey,
Sorry.
hey, hey, there be no green in this house. The only green you should have is the green of a plant. Oh, wait, never mind. That's the wrong one anyway. I've been free. Well, you went under a different name though, Thomas. You went under like Lost Long Angles or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. Or Shaba Ranks. Shaba Ranks. Hey, you know what? Funny thing though, I did go see the Bob Marley uh his what do they call that, biography or disc, I don't know what they call it, but it was pretty interesting getting to see that because you know it because they showed like all the stuff that he did, like uniting both sides of Jamaica and all that stuff because they were kind of at war with each other. But it was pretty nice to kind of see that. But that doesn't mean I know how to speak a Rastafarian. All right,
Rest
biopic.
of
There we go. Thank you. Rastafarian. Or you could be like Cool Runnings. Cool Runnings. What was it saying? When
What's
they're trying to
biopic?
biopic is what the Bob Marley thing was. Is a yeah. The Anna's got a biopic, and like biopic is the movie version of like um what's another one? Musical biopic of Robbie Williams, A Better Man. That's his biopic. The Bob Marley one. Actually, let me see if I can't
Hmm.
find it. The Bob. Let's see. Bob, because I can't remember who played him. Bob Marley. I,
Biographical picture.
yeah, biography. One Love. That's right. That's what it was called. One Love.
I thought it was biopic was bisexual topics.
Well, now there's another thing we have to be wary of you on. This is the funniest. Ah, well, I try. Thank you. Biopic. There we go. It's a bio biography. I think. Oh, thank you there, Ja. Thank you, much appreciated. Anyway, we better get off this one. But this was the biographical drama musical, based on Bob Marley called Bob Marley One Love. I actually did go to see it. I did like it. I've not like a big baby girls in chat. Who's in chat now? I've never been huge on the music of Bob Marley, but he just has this music about him, right? Like it's a very relaxing, like the Three Birds, right? I'm pretty sure everyone knows Three Birds, right? Don't
Oh yeah,
worry
that's
about
one of
that
the,
thing.
yeah, that's an iconic song.
Yeah, that's just one of those things where you got that. It's my opic. No, Grim.
Hmm.
No, you may have a black mask, but you're not black.
I don't know. He might be black.
It's true. He wears clothing that you can't see his
You
skin.
can't tell. You can't tell.
But I did see like his neck once, so he did show his neck and then his hair. So it's too late. I know he's white.
Probably AI.
But like it was. When did it come out?
Black in Heaven.
Oh
I
goodness.
remember that. I remember that.
Oh, that's right. I remember seeing that video. Grim is black, bro. Yeah, he's black in heaven. That's what he said. But no, I went to see it. I enjoyed it. I do like some of Kingsley Ben Adir. Okay, so that's who played Bob Marley. Oh, okay. I was wondering why. He sort of semi-black, but yeah, I went to go see it. I enjoyed it and all that stuff. So there's that.
Close enough.
Yeah. He's slightly black. He's not full black. You don't want to go too black.
Wrong
go-
kind of black though.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
You go too black, you're gonna have to go back home. It's just fun. It's just fun to do it because it's got that. It's very Rastafarian. Every time the beat comes up, I sing a praise. Oh man. Well, that's funny. Another movie fact though, there's actually a movie with Brad Pitt. I don't know if you've ever seen a movie with Brad Pitt.
Probably. I think I've seen almost every Brad Pitt movie. He's one of my favorite actors.
Oh yeah, he's
Which one is it?
This is the Joe Black, I think it is. It's Joe Black. And
Okay, no.
I want to make sure I get this right. Is it Joe Black? Hopefully I'm not wrong. I might be wrong. Yes, Meet Joe Black. That's right. It's called Meet Joe Black. That has him in it. So there you see him right there. He stars with
Oh,
yeah,
no. But I've seen a lot of clips on this on Instagram. For some reason, lately, I've been getting a lot of Instagram reels with this particular movie.
yeah, yeah. It's with Anthony Hopkins and Brad Pitt,
Oh,
and
Anthony Hopkins is the man.
yeah, he is. And I'm trying to learn how to Rasta bro. Hey, funny thing is like there's a scene in the movie where Brad Pitt character is speaking to this elder lady in hospital. And she speak. You know what? I'll just bring it up because I can do it. Uh, oh, thank you guys, much appreciated. Oh, hello, Anna. Give me. I should be able to find it. It's there in a hospital. He's at a hospital. Let's see. Meet Joe. Hospital scene. There we go. Got it. Not that one. Here we go. All right. So this is a scene from the movie. They're terrible. It's not that. It's not the lady. Don't hurt me, please. I'm not hating. I'm not gonna hurt you. I don't want to see this. Oh, don't. It's not gonna. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be bad. It's gonna be. She actually speaks what's known as patois, and she actually taught. I believe it was said that she actually was helping Brad Pitt try to speak it. So she spoke. But the lady was like an actress, a well-known actress. But anyway, this is the scene. Just try to show up, but you can hear him.
Oh, be a sister.
Oh no, here we go.
Stop it. It's just. No, Mama.
Let's go to the back. So this is in the hospital scene. This is the old lady right here. This is her granddaughter taking her to the hospital because she has something wrong with her. I don't think it's ever. She's speaking patois. I know. So is he. Hey, he tried to that's when he learned how to cook cream of yeah, that just sounds off.
She looks like my grandfather.
Oh, she looks like
No offense to her, but I was like a female version of my grandfather.
Yeah, but I know she's a well-known actress, and you probably look through the chat and all that stuff talking about, all that. But this is his character. He's playing Joe Black. It's actually he takes over. It's death taking over body experience life, but yeah.
Obia. No, Mama. Obia, man. I'm going to die. Mama, stop it. It's just a man.
What's Sophia?
Bad spirit. She just thought fever. She don't mean nothing. Please help us.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, be a sister. No devil, no dopey. Everything gonna be irie.
Yeah.
Is that an Irish accent? What is that?
It's patois.
Oh.
Yeah, it's she had a lot of moves. Yeah, I think she was like, I believe the lady herself lived to like 102. Like the older lady actress lived to like 102. But that's part of it. Yeah. But he speaks it back to her. And again, it's like best part of the scene is that she was yeah, exactly. The old lady who was in the wheelchair, she was actually his dialect coach. Yeah. For that. Speaking patois. Hey, she's older than you, man. She's already long gone and dead, but she's speaking it. So, but hey, I'm not gonna argue with that. What is this crap? Hey, well, she's been in an actress longer than you have. Well, you know what? Do that. We can just go. There we go. It's usually in trivia. Wait, where's the lady? Jamaican woman. There we go. Lois Keller Miller. Oh, there we go. Yep. The lady. Hey, Ja, just look at this. She was actually born in Jamaica. So she has the right to speak patois, and she taught him how to speak patois. So
Yo, she's 103 years old. She died at.
Yeah, she died in April 2020. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She's actually from Jamaica. It says right there, born in Crossroads, St. Andrew, Jamaica. So it says right there. You want to look her up? You can, but she is actually born from Jamaica. What that white man is saying. I know, but it said that she helped teach him how to say that. So you basically be yelling at the old lady at this point. You basically oh, I don't want to. I want to go to the Joe Black. See the usually they have trivia. There we go. Oh, there we go. The elderly Jamaican lady Lois Kelly Miller was considered a national treasure in Jamaica. Sadly, oh no, don't give me that.
National
Sadly,
treasure, and they call her Jamaican woman. They couldn't give her an actual name.
well, I mean that's what a character she was playing. That was the character she's playing. She's playing a Jamaican woman, but she actually was Jamaican. So
Yeah, I'm just
yeah,
saying, like if she's like a national treasure in Jamaica,
yeah,
like give her at least a name in the movie. You know?
yeah. I don't know, understand that either. But I mean, to lift 102 though, that's nothing to snuff at either.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's nothing to snuff at. Loosely based on Death Takes a Holiday. Don't know. Eli Roth. Just want to see if they mention. If they were. Oh, according to Brad Pitt in 2019 article where he and Anthony Hopkins interviewed each other, he was very unhappy during the making of this film. He attributed this to the fact he was going through a difficult time in his life. Well, that sucks. That sucks. I'm trying to see if they mention anything of that. Oh, Claire Forlin. Oh, I didn't know that. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't mention anything of that. But still, I mean, she is Jamaican, so we can at least deduce that she is actually Jamaican. So there's that.
We got
But yeah, I just wanted to show that because they speak patois and all that stuff. Yeah, they call her Patty. Yeah,
there's this white dude. I don't know his name, but I've seen clips of him, and the dude looks straight up white, and he speaks really good. Like, was it Rasta?
Rastafarian.
Yeah, and like it's so good, and they always do a double take. Like, wait, what? You're a white boy, you know? So it takes him by surprise, big time. But I think he is Jamaican or resides in Jamaica, something like that.
I don't know.
But he went viral over it.
Really?
Yeah.
White
dude that
white
speak.
dude.
Yeah, sorry, I say dude.
White dude speaking. I'll take dude. White speaking Rastafarian. I probably didn't spell that right. Oh, here we go. I think this is it.
His name is Side Quest.
With dark skin and dreadlocks.
Yeah, he got almost 2 million subscribers on YouTube.
White Rastafarian. Oh goodness. Hey, I'm not making this up. He's not from Yard. Well, there are a ton of white and Chinese Jamaica. Hey,
He's not from Yard.
I'm from Yard. I'm a ginger with a hard G. What up, G? But no, I did find his stuff. Well, it looks like no, that's not him. Let's see. White speaking Rasta. White guy speaking Rasta. Oh goodness.
You want me to post it?
Oh, he did. Yeah. Well, no, you can just if you can share the screen if you want.
Oh, sorry. I already sent
On the
link
bottom,
there.
no. We can if you. Oh, I'll get it. Hold on. All right. There we go. Oh, nope. That was the wrong one. Okay, give me 1 second.
He's valid, Ja? Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
That looks like an official. Okay. So I see a bunch of his videos. Like, oh, hold on. I'm going to take that off. I see a bunch of his videos right here. But I'm not sure, like, what, oh, here we go. Pranks.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo,
Okay.
I'm going, boss.
Yeah, everything alright.
Yeah, what you say?
You eating
No.
any breadfruit?
Not today.
When you get breadfruit?
I don't know.
You have lunch already?
Yeah.
What do you have for lunch?
I had some stew pork.
Stew pork?
Yeah.
Pumpkin rice?
Yeah.
Ah, you can do your own stew pork.
Okay.
You get up in the morning, you look after eggs,
All right.
porridge, sandwich, tea, and you don't leave everything on your girlfriend. You wash up the dishes. What I say you must do.
Wash it.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah.
This is mad funny too. Yeah,
People
that's pretty
always
good.
do a double take with him because they're like this dude, he's speaking like us, you know. So
Yeah,
he's funny. He is really funny.
there's trying to find another one like this. Oh, you can still see it. Okay.
You don't have one brief in the car, in the taxi. So you couldn't give me the one where you have on. No, I can't.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Me give you back. Me give you the brief back after my work. I'll go, mommy. Can you give me some advice? Need some marriage advice. So I don't want to go into too much detail, but basically she did catch me. I email some female in my Yahoo and my Gmail, wholesale and retail.
Oh, celebrity.
But she really get angry when she find another girl panty in a melangerie.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. That's not bad at all. That's hilarious. though.
He's like rhyming with her.
It's like a real wholesale retail right there.
Well, there you go. You're
So
picking
then
it
she have
up.
to run go stay with her auntie.
I can rhyme pretty
Papa say
well.
auntie.
Oh,
So
sorry,
they
it's
told me
me.
need to have a communication.
No man, I did try to talk to her. I say wifey. You're the only wifey and I'm a lifey. So stop move feisty. And your heart too cold and too icy.
What you have to do is kind of spice up your relationship.
What really fucked me
Wow,
up
that's
is
pretty
now
not
me
bad.
says she'll link her next man. That is actually her ex-man.
X-Man.
When named Preston.
So when she had to
But him can't.
If it's just about rhyming, I'm already there, man. I'm already there. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. That's again his side quest. 1.8. Wow, 1.8
Yeah.
million
Yeah,
subscribers.
he's good.
I'll give him a like for that one. That's crazy. But no, that's pretty awesome though. That's pretty awesome though. I've seen a lot of people who do that where they speak like a natural, or like I've a lady from Japan, speaking Japanese, or she's not from Japan, but she could speak Japanese. She goes there, speaks it, and the surprise or whatever, all that stuff. But it's really interesting to just kind of see it and all that stuff because it's just funny, man.
Mhm,
It's just
mhm.
funny. He valid. There you go, man. Reel it in. Reel it in. Everything be airy. All right. We go to the bay. We try to catch a fish, and the fish don't bite. It's still gonna be okay. But no. If you just have fun with it, like doing accents is just having fun with it. No disrespect. There's no disrespect. Only love. Only love.
Yeah,
But
I'm like tone deaf. I cannot do accents.
what?
Yeah, like I think I sound like Justin Bieber right now.
Oh, hold your roll. Hold your roll. Okay, hold your roll. That's the little.
I'm joking. No, but I actually am tone deaf. Like if I think I'm doing a good accent and then I hear myself and I'm like, who's that? Who's that talking right now? And it's actually me. Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
I got my own
Yeah.
accent. I can't get rid of it.
You can't
It is what it
You
is.
can't even do like a southern accent where you're just like trying to draw it in right there. You're just trying to. Can't
Nah.
you can't even do like if you ever played what is it, Red Dead Redemption, right? You ever played that game? You hear that?
I have not, no, but I know what
Oh
it is.
man. Oh man, you gotta go wrestle up some cattle there, right there. You go down south, you see the hogs on the bay there, right there, and they all like trying to ward up. All right, and you're trying to get there, trying to make them knock out. It's just.
I
having
think that sounds good, but if you make your voice like a little deeper and raspy, I feel like you belong in the game. There we go.
It's not gonna work.
Here you go, fellas.
It's just- every time I talk, it's not gonna be good. You have some people with the same voice you already have. That's true. That's true. But I just like having fun with it because if you can't have fun with accents, ain't nothing to do but get better. Ain't nothing to do but get her done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Then my friend Diesel, man, you might see him here and there on my chat.
Yeah.
He's from Georgia, but the dude is Southern, like
Oh,
big
yeah.
time Southern.
Like
And we have like this little group of friends that we started our Discord with,
uh,
and it's It's me. It's Ancient Hair. He's from oh, I always forget it. Somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And Diesel Man is from Georgia, but he sounds like he's from the boonies. Like he sounds like
Yeah.
he's out there in the sticks.
Yeah.
And then we got Roger Plays Games. He's from the UK.
Yeah.
And then me, that I was raised in Puerto Rico. So it's a very diverse group. We all have our own accents. But it works. It works. And I'm the youngest one in the group. They're all in their 40s and 50s. But it's so funny listening to Diesel Man, because sometimes Diesel Man and Roger Plays Game, which is from the UK,
Yeah.
you hear this Southern American man and this British classy man playing games together.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense on paper, but it goes so well together.
Yeah.
It is super funny to watch them play together.
Bloody well, good time to do an English accent, of course. But I think this should be. You know what? Forget Cosmic Van Denim. Let's forget it. Cosmic Van Bieber. That's the name. That's the name. Now it's out in the world. It's no longer Cosmic Van Denim. It's Cosmic Van Bieber. No, guys. No, I have nothing to do with Bieber. It's okay. Cosmic Van Bieber. Cosmic Van Bieber. CVB right there. CVB.
Wait, CVD. Oh,
no, CVB. Yeah.
Not CBD. CVD. I got it.
CVB. Yes, it'd be if instead of Cosmic Van Dam, which would be CVD, it'd be Cosmic Van Bieber, which would be CVB. So you're only a few steps away from being a CB radio at that point. But there, Anna says, "Say, hey girl, it's okay, girl, go on, girl." It's like, am I supposed to do like in an accent, or am I supposed to be doing it like I can do it? Are you wanting like a southern accent? Hey girl, it's okay, girl, go on, girl. Yeah.
Deeper. You gotta go deeper.
I don't know if I can go deep. I don't. Hey girl. I think at that point I'm gonna start like Buffalo Bills, like, "Hey girl."
Oh my!
Every time you go to sleep, girl, you're gonna hear that voice. Oh, I like chicken fingers.
Oh my god!
That's the funny.
Oh, my throat hurts.
That's an RDR2. Oh, you want the redemption. Girl. Hey, girl. Go on, girl. You'll be all right, girl. It's all gonna be all right. You know that. So yeah, you get it. Yeah, that's as low as I can get before it's like it's gonna get in like Buffalo territory.
Sorry, man. That was good. That was really good. It was so bad. It was good.
I want your thing.
Oh
yeah. Every night before you go to sleep. Did you forget to call your grandma?
Yo, that's what Diesel Man sounds like.
Oh,
that's pretty close. That's pretty close.
Every time I look in the mirror, it's sad. Oh, that's too funny.
Oh my god, that's funny though. Actually, there's actually a short about me and Diesel Man on my YouTube channel. You mind if I send it to you?
Actually, I can find it. I think I can find someone to post the link. There we go. There we go. All right. We are in. We should just show me. Oh, there we go. So we are at your. Give me 1 second. There we go. Here we go. All right. Which one is it?
It's almost all the way to the bottom.
Almost all the way to the bottom. Good lord.
Yeah.
Oh, so this one?
No, go up. You see the Ferrari to the left
this
of
one?
that? Right there.
This one?
So let me tell you a backstory.
Okay.
So this is a true story. This happened live while he was streaming.
Wow.
And I noticed he was having issues. So I called him on Discord through my phone while I was working. So I tried to help him out with some stuff. I telling him that there's some issues, and I tried to fix it, but he didn't realize it was me on the phone.
Oh.
So what I did was I recorded his stream in my conversation, and then I altered it, and then I made myself. I was actually driving my car when this happened, but I decided to make a little streaming version of it and put myself in a Ferrari. But this conversation is a real conversation. It just so happens that I put myself in a Ferrari.
Nice.
But yeah, this is a real video, and it's
Mm.
between me and Diesel Man.
All right, give me 1 second.
I just ruined another streamer's video. Hey Diesel Man, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, I wanted to let you know, in order to have proper monitoring over your live chat, you need to pull up YouTube on your phone.
Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this stuff out a little bit, man.
Yeah, it's okay. Roger said the PS5 live chat is buggy, so I thought I should let you know.
Oh, okay. I got you, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, it's my pleasure to help.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. What's your name?
It's me. Cosmic.
Oh, man, it's so different, man. You talking. It is weird.
Yeah. I'm in my Ferrari right now.
Oh, man, you're driving today, huh?
Something like that.
I appreciate you watching out there, dude, man. You just need to be safe out there, man.
Have a good stream, Diesel Man.
Roger. Wait, bro.
This is your Lord and Savior.
So after I saw Ancient Hair's comment and it said, "Who do you think was talking to you, God?" I decided to call again and then pretend to be God. You know, just a funny thing.
I'm in my Ferrari. Yeah, I like the end bit where like, hey, it's your Lord and Savior. It's God.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was a real conversation. I just altered my part of it for, character purposes, but that was a real conversation.
Yeah, no, that was pretty funny. And he's like, "Hey, can you tell me how to play this? Look, man, you just aim at something. Aim at something. All right, have a good night, Amber Light. 2 a.m. Yeah, it's late where you are. Why are you up so late? Get to bed, young man. Oh my goodness. Oh, crazy dude. But yeah, no, that's pretty funny. It's just I like going back to the accent thing. It's just having fun with it. Anna will make fun of me for it, but I like her, so I'm not gonna like whatever. Hey, thanks, crazy dude. Much appreciated. Let me do. There we go. All right, and thank you, crazy dude. Much appreciated. But yeah. So no, it's just having fun with all that stuff. But no, that's pretty awesome that you did that. Gosh, you guys are crazy. But anyway, it is the top of the hour again. And so what happens is we'll do what we did before, promotional stuff and all that, and then we'll head off. Hey, thank you guys for being here. We're gonna head off, and then we're gonna do head off to tomorrow, to ending for the night, because I do have to set up for tomorrow's stream, because I do set up for tomorrow's stream on the night before, just one of those things, and also like we have a little thing at the end that I have with the guests. So hey, thank you, Jeremy. Nice, appreciate it. So yeah, it's also another thing too I found is like many times whenever I've been invited on someone else's show, there's only been one time. There's only been one time I got a link to whatever program they're using on like a week before. But beyond that point, whenever I'm invited on someone else's stream, either an hour before, half hour before, or something like that, I'm like, why is it so late? Why?
Yeah.
Because I like with you, I gave you the link like I don't know whatever last time at night, and then that way you have the link to like go in and test and do all that stuff whenever you want.
Right.
And his Boy Scout slogan. I don't have a Boy Scout slogan. I'm not a Boy Scout. All that stuff. But yeah, no, I just mine is sometimes after the show starts. Hey Liz, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hey, Fire Paul. He's hot. Fire Paul's in. He's hot. But regardless, going off earlier, I now got to scroll back up because I got to go find links. Yada yada yada. It's just better not to have to reply them again in chat. Let's see. Almost there. I think I'm there. Almost. Where are the links? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. All right, good sir. Floor is yours.
Okay. Hey everybody. My name is Cosmic Van Denim. I play a character streamer. I play mainly horror games, but I do dive into other stuff as well. I'm kind of a mixture of Doctor Disrespect, Markiplier, and Jean Claude Van Damme.
Yeah.
Right there on my X Twitter page, you can catch me posting my streams, a little bit of personal stuff, not too much, just a little bit. My Instagram is for more personal type content, a little bit behind the scenes, kind of like the stuff that you see behind me.
Mhm.
And my Rumble is mainly where I stream, and I do have my YouTube, but I haven't streamed there yet. It's been a while, but I'll be going there eventually with copyright-free music.
Yeah.
So catch me on those socials.
There you go. And all his links will be on both the Rumble side and YouTube side because I stream to both, and I'm not shy about saying that. So, but yeah, you'll find all this stuff there. Links are there in the description below on both ends. But for my things, whether you are arriving from the raid, which I thank you, or have been here for a while, if you wouldn't mind, oops, hold on, I gotta take that off the front page. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated. I know, right? You'll hear people on YouTube say share, like, and subscribe. I know, I do a little weird, but I'd rather do that than do a mantra that's been said 1,000 times over. And I'm like, really? Really, you gonna say it again? Share, like, and subscribe? For goodness sake. But
Yeah.
but anyway, any help with the engagement factor not only helps in having not only helps in being seen more, like all content creators want to be. It also helps in having other people on, like Cosmic, like Alaska Man Jeff, like Anna, like so many other people. Again, over 300 various guests have been on DaraChat. So that was a big holler right there. I did all that within, let's see, I started doing the speaking part, the conversational part in November of 2023, but I didn't go as hard like my schedule, is that I do. Right? Like that's my schedule for this month right there.
Busy man.
I didn't go that hard until like April of last year. So that's been over a year of doing that, but 2 years of doing the conversational aspect. And just enjoying it with the people I've had on. So if you want to help with that, if you want to help with having more different people on, whether they're creator or not, because I have talked to people who are not creators, and I feel like that should be more of a thing, but I understand the risk. But yeah, any help with the engagement factor helps with those two things. And whether you're on the Rumble side or YouTube side, doesn't matter which side you're on. I still stream to both. I'll still grow on both. So there's always that. And of course, Hemp's been on too. Like, yeah, Hemp will tell you. How did you get JD Vance to your schedule? JD Vance is not on my schedule. He's a very busy man. He's not on there. It's just a misspelling. Always a good time. Yeah, like Hemp's been on a few times, and Alaska Man Jeff's been on a few times. All sorts of stuff. Tap all the symbol stuff. Yeah, all the symbols except the one that looks like an upside down cross. Do not tap that one. That is not there for it to be tapped. All right. I don't know who put it there. Someone did. But I gotta find my links again because I don't want to. No, you said 700. You said 700. Big Black. You said 700. So there's that. It's a wild time. Yeah, I think content creators need to get out of there. I understand some don't do it. I understand the risks that come with it, but I do believe that when you bring on people who don't create content at all, you open yourself up to the possibility of having something more. Some people do it, some people don't. I get it, but at the end of the day, it's what I do. Anyway, there's my link right there. You can go there. You can find my stuff, my Twitter X, my email. I have a link to Discord, but it's mostly just DMing or like with you, like DMing and just communication, nothing more than. I don't have a server. Don't ask. I've heard enough horror stories. Not going to happen. But you can find my Rumble and YouTube links in there as well. Again, I do stream to both. I am not on just one platform. I do not believe in one platform supremacy. That is me. But beyond that point, I promote the two things I promote. The two things I promote are Proton Unlimited. It is a Proton plan. Actually, you know what? Instead of just talking about it, since I showed the last one with Biltong, I'll show this one too. When you go to the link, you will end up on this page, right? You'll end up on this page right here. A lot of different things about privacy. They're based in Switzerland, so strong privacy laws right there. But these are the things they offer: Proton VPN, Proton Mail, Proton Drive, and Proton Pass. Whole lot of stuff of privacy they offer. It's not 100%. If anyone tells you anything on the internet is 100%, that is not true. Unless you're disconnected, then that's true. But they am part of their partner program. Been that way since earlier this year. I don't really do this for the money. I do it for the benefit for you guys, privacy and whatnot. And again, you can, if you just want to try ones for free, they're VPN and the Proton Mail. They do have a free version to try. They're great to try. I've talked to many people who use Proton in many different ways, and they enjoy it. But I'm promoting their Proton Unlimited plan because it includes all of that. And so that's the deal. But I since I showed the Biltong one, I will show this one. So there you go for that. And of course, I do promote Biltong. As you saw earlier, it is a South African tradition of like a snack. It's like a beef snack or a protein snack if you've ever seen it. You can go to the website. They'll show you a whole bunch of stuff. They sell different candies, drinks, and all that sort of thing. But the big main selling point is Biltong. If you do want to check it out, link is there. If you do decide to buy something from there, well, then guess what? On your wholesale of items, like whatever's in your cart, you can save 10% off with code DARA, D-A-R-A. And I've used it many a times because I have it, so I might as well. But yeah, it saved me a few dollars here and there. And really, they sell great stuff. Again, it's a husband and wife making this stuff in America and Texas. They have a store there you can go to if you do live in Texas. And all that stuff. And again, if you don't, that's fine. I'm not trying to sell you on whatever. I'm just trying to promote them because they've shown a bunch of kindness to me. Much of it I don't deserve, but I can't help but repay back what they've given. So there is that. But again, it's all up to you. Hey, Ashlyn, how are you? But it's all up to you on that. So fun times. Oh, hey, Anna, how are you? Hope you're doing well. CCO license on that. I don't know what that means. 600. It was 700. Yeah. It's fun. Yes, it is fun having some are a challenge. Some are a challenge. People who don't make content, but that's the point of a challenge, is that it helps you become better, and in return helping other people become better too. You do have me down since you knew the real number. Yes, I know it's 700. You keep telling me every single time. It's like, okay, it may never happen. Who knows? You have a server? No, I do not have a server. I'm never going to have a server. Oh, there you go. Dual Helix says, nice to meet you, Denim. No, it's Bieber. We said this already. It's Cosmic Fan Bieber.
No, it's not. We're going to stop that right now.
Where? Here. So this is a card they give. So when you buy from their store, and when they send their stuff in the box, they send this card. So it's actually in Sunset, Texas. Hold on. I want to see if I can. There you go. Sunset, Texas. That's where they're located at, in Texas right there. If you are in Texas, that's where you can go. 3814 U.S. Highway 287, Sunset, Texas, 76270. But yeah, that's where they're located. Again, it's a husband and wife. I think the husband is from South Africa, but I'm not too sure. But I did actually get to talk to the wife, Nicole, because she had to reconfirm something like a transport. And she's very nice. She's very lovely. So I'm glad for all that. Cows and chickens. Oh, goodness. Hamburger helper. Oh, goodness. Get over this. So yeah, exactly. There's a power in showing people that what they believe, they think is true. And you can show them that, yeah, it's not true. That fear. So there's that too. Screenshot. Yep. Again, you can just go to you can go to the website as well, and they'll let you know. Yeah, I understand they can't. I don't know if they can ship out. I've seen both in chats here and yeah. He stopped here once in the blue moon. But yeah, if you do want to go there, if you live in Texas, that's where you go. And you can always check out the website. It will have the address on there too. So there's that. But again, for tomorrow at 7 p.m. Hold on. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I will have on once again the lovely Eclectic Goat, or EG as I call her, because trying to say eclectic and not say electric is two very different things, but it sounds similar. But she will be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern for her second time. It's been a while, but when you've had on over 300 various guests and climbing, it's kind of difficult. And of course, people's schedule, right? Like you have to work around people's schedule. That's what I try to do best. Some people have a set schedule of when they do their show stuff, which is fine. Content creation is your thing. But that means that people who they want to bring on the show, they have to work around their time. I try to work around other people's time within reason. Because I do a full-time job. So I'm not sitting here looking pretty. But always, Dan,
No,
sorry. I
no
had to
shade towards anybody, huh?
no shade. No shade at all. Cosmic. There you go. Cosmic. Yes. Cosmic is cosmic. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern with her. And of course, the last thing I do with my guests before we ride off in the sunset with our cowboy hats and our sunglasses and our denim, something a little called questions from a hat. So what happened is I bought a hat from Rumble, right? You buy it from the store. I like that side, but it's only on one side. But I have questions inside. So what happens is that I give my guests two freebie questions. Two freebie questions because I like y'all, all right? But if people want more than the two questions, they have to give a Rumble rant for it. Now, obviously, you don't stir. Oh, you don't sit on the sideline? Oh, you don't stir? I don't know if you're trying to say sit or stir. Okay, well, just clear it up for me. But yes, so what happens is my guests is two freebies. If people in the chat want more than two, they have to give a Rumble rant for it because I'm not monetized on YouTube. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So we'll get to that. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so sorry, YouTube. It is how it goes. But if you're on Rumble, you can give any amount you want, and you can get a question on the hat. The highest record I've had gone for how many questions come out on the hat? 30, and that's including the two. So I did include you. So, but because of some generous donators earlier, oh, that's right, 3 of them. So that means you get 5 total questions. Sit. I mean, sit. I meant okay. You don't sit on the sideline. Well, I don't follow myself into drama boat. Thank you for that. Is my couch safe to sleep on? I don't know. Ask help from whoever's near you. But that means you get 5 questions, good sir. So let's get this party started. My hands are in the hat. I'm not looking in it. My eyes are closed. All right, let's see. I got a twofer. Hold on, I gotta pick one. Oh, here we go.
So these are more generic questions or directed?
These are questions anyone can answer. Let's leave it at that. This is the first question. Oh man, what's the most useless superpower you can think of?
Useless superpower I can think of would be a speedy cleaner.
It's not too useless, I would think.
Well, because eventually you run out of stuff to clean.
That is true. That is true. Can't forget about that. But no, yeah, it doesn't really any superpower that's not one of the regular ones you've heard about. That's pretty much that pretty much will work too.
The original.
Yeah, there you go. Question number 2. Question number 2 right here. What's your favorite day of the week? That should be pretty easy.
I would say Saturday.
Oh, weekend. Come on. Yeah, I get it.
I mean, does it have to be the weekday? I would say.
No, it could be any day. I'm just pulling your leg. Oh my goodness. You can put a question in if you want. Well, you can suggest a question, but that depends on how good it is. Like it can't be a question that's too specific. It has to be very open, and those are kind of hard in themselves. All right, on to question number 3. Because I have had one guest suggest a question, but that was a long time ago. Oh, Big Block. Another since I was like, yeah. All right, hold on. Gotta get Big Block in. Now that he decided to play in the game. All right. Big Block is notorious. So be careful. So that means 6 total. BBP. All right, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. There you go. BBP right there. All right, so that means 6. Here's question number 30. Ask this one. Oh, here we go. Question number 3. What's your favorite type of music?
Oof, man, I listen to a lot of different type of music. If I had to choose, I don't know what genre it is, but it's it's like dark and seductive at the same time. Um,
R&B?
no, it's darker than R&B. It's not about love so much. It's more about sensual moments, and I think I
Oh,
like it a lot because that's what I listen to when I stream. And it just kind of fits the whole environment. But I do catch myself listening to it whenever I'm driving too. So it's like a dark R&B. It's not dark as in like psychotic or murderous, but
yeah.
more.
Dark synth or dark industrial, Humpy
I
saying.
Yeah, I do like dark synth.
Yeah,
I don't know about dark industrial. I need to listen to that to
yeah.
know. But dark synth is definitely one. Yeah.
Yeah, I would think like was the Luther Vandross song "Sensual Healing"? Oh,
Yeah.
that's an oldie song right there for you kids who don't know. Question number 4, right here. Let's see what it says. It's like a Cracker Jack box. Let's see what's inside. This one is. Oh, here we go. Do you prefer cats or dogs, and why?
Oof. I like both,
Mm-hmm.
but if I had to choose, I would go for a dog. Uh, because they're easier to train.
Mm-hmm.
They're excited when they see you. Uh, they just want to be doing whatever you're doing. A
Yeah.
cat is more independent. They go out their way, and today they don't want to show you any love or affection. So the dog is always going to be there for you no matter what. So I would go
Mm.
for dog.
3, 4. All right. Question number 5. Let's get right to it. This question is, if you don't have a pet, do you?
Not anymore.
Okay. Well, we're gonna skip that question.
Where I used to live, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna skip that question because that was be a present vector. Here is to replace that one. Here's question number 5. What is your least favorite word to say?
Um, Least favorite word to say.
Yeah. Like there's a word you dislike to say or something like that.
Wow. Never had this question before. I would say probably the N word
Okay. All right, that's
because
understandable.
like I understand if it's expressive, but to call somebody that word just for the intention of being racist, I think
Yeah.
that's not okay with me.
Yeah.
Um, but that can also apply. I think any word that is intentionally trying to target or hurt somebody, I don't
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
So if it's more part of the conversation,
Yeah.
I can, that's cool. But I don't like I just don't like people being insulted directly
Yeah.
or targeted.
Yeah.
So I would say the N word is probably one that I definitely don't like
Yeah.
to listen to when people say it in a way to hurt that person.
Yeah. When you all getting in the conversation, you get hood with your bro. That's when you gotta get real hood.
Yeah.
Bring the blood and Crips into it, and then say checkmate, and not that's all there is. But let's see. All right, going for the last question, number 6. Unless someone gives Rumble Rant, that will be the end of it all. And Do Helix says dogs give better hugs and smooches. I don't know about the doing smooches part. Here's question number 6. Let us see what it says. Oh, here we go. What's a skill or hobby you've never tried but admire when others do it?
Skill or hobby. I would say probably surfing. Never tried surfing, which is weird because I got Hawaiian in me, and surfing is big. Uh,
Yeah.
and I was raised on the beach all the time. Every weekend I was at the beach. But I never tried surfing. I'm a really good swimmer, but just never tried surfing.
Yeah,
And
it's always
I like when other people do it. It's awesome.
yeah, it's good to be a good swimmer because I can't tell you how many times um you hear about adults who can't swim at all. and that's the
Hmm.
scary part, right? You know, it's understandable if a kid can't swim, they're trying to learn out or whatever. But when you hear an adult can't swim, that's not a good sign,
Yeah.
especially if they have kids, right?
Hmm.
You know, it's very very constrictive. Because I've seen my mom would, teach many various classes, mostly just kids, but there would be a time where she would teach adult classes, swimming classes, and they're afraid of the water. It's sad. It really is
Yeah.
sad, and sometimes there's a lot of different things of why that happens, but
Yeah. I think
um,
swimming is very useful.
yeah, it's important. It's just
It,
important at least to know it,
yeah. Yeah.
because you imagine if you go to a beach, right? And what people don't know what happens is that sometimes there's something called a rip tide, right? And what happens is that there's a current or whatever, and it will pull people out away from the shore. And it can tumble you, it can bumble you, and all that stuff. And you just got to be able to, like, I think this thing is like to swim directly out as far as you can, and then parallel to the shore, and try to
Hmm.
get to a safe space, because that is something that is no joke, and it does take people's lives. So there's
Oh
that.
yeah. It almost took mine when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was like in my family we're all swimmers,
Mm.
and I was trying to swim. What's it called? A riptide.
Yeah, Riptide. Yeah.
It's like pulling you in very aggressively, and it just
Hmm.
doesn't stop. And I was swimming against it, and I felt myself getting really tired, and I
Yep.
couldn't get out. And I was
Yep.
just like swallowing, breathing in water, swallowing water.
Mm.
And my mom is just standing right in front of me, just like 6 feet away, and not doing anything. She's just like, keep going, keep going, keep going. And I'm like, I'm drowning here. And I'm like, my face going underwater.
Yeah.
And then she was waiting to see if I would figure it out.
Right.
So for a riptide, you got to swim sideways, not against it.
Yeah.
And I couldn't figure it out. I was 12 years old,
Yeah.
and she just basically almost let me drown right there. And she finally got me and told me, "Look, whenever this happens, swim to the side.
Yeah.
You cannot go against it. You will lose."
Yeah.
So yeah, that was
It's
a hard lesson.
oh yeah, and it's not fun because people do lose their life to it,
Hmm.
and some of them are inexperienced swimmers, and it happens. But this is a little lesson: don't swim against. Just let it take you out, and then swim parallel to the beach line,
Yep.
and you'll be fine. Smart mom, though. Oh, okay.
Yeah, my mom is very tough. She was both a father figure and a mother figure to me. So she was hard love. She never told me she loved me till I was like 26.
Wow.
So 4 years ago.
Uh,
So, uh, but she had a hard life, so she
yeah.
had to be both the mother and father figure. And me being a boy, I needed more of a father figure.
Yeah.
So she definitely raised me with tough love.
Yeah. And now here he is saying he's, trying to flirt with the chat and all that sort of stuff. So there you go. And Gaming Up says, "I know what you mean." There you go. Understandable. Hug your mom. There you go.
Yeah. Oh
Do it.
yeah. She only started saying she loved me because I started doing that.
Aw.
So I started saying I love her, and it made her so uncomfortable. And
Yeah.
about 3 months in, after saying I love you every single day, she
Yeah.
started saying it back. She would whisper it at first, and then eventually she started saying it back. Uh,
Yeah. Well, no,
normally.
that's good though, because at least now you have that. Because I can't imagine, being someone who never says it, and then now is sort of like in this position where um, it's a difficult thing, right? Like you just said, it's a tough life for her. It's hard to break through. Yeah, the hemp's got it. It's a hard thing to break through. Yeah, especially if you never done. And sometimes, I mean, sometimes there are other ways to show people how you love them.
Hmm.
Hugging or whatever. But words can help too. Words can help too.
Yeah.
It took my friends forever to get me to say I love you. Oh, look at the gaming. You know what? Everyone in chat say they love Hunt. We all love you, Hemp. There we know. Give him a hug. No, maybe he'll say you love back. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Look, Duel. He like says you should write a book about that.
Oh, hemp. Yeah, 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 dude. I already told him in person at DreamHack. I love you, bro.
There you
You
go.
know it. You know it.
80. Oh wow. She died in 88 at 56. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Never forget, moms. Some moms are important. Others can be very cruel. I love you all. Do a no homo. Okay, well, do Helix said no homo. You know what? Gaming said, you know what? Well, you know what? We're all gonna gather around gaming with hemp, and we're gonna give him a great big hug, and then he's gonna be like, I'm not gay, and it's like it's just a hug, man. Don't think of it too much. But anyway, that is the end of the show. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. Whether you're in the chat, and I thank you so much. And of course, big thank you to the man himself, Cosmic, looking all sparkly, even without sunglasses. He's still the man. Just don't call him Bieber along with that. So there's
Yeah.
that too.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you all, and thank you
Man.
too.
Oh, you're welcome. You're always welcome to come back. I do try to outreach to people who come back on, but it's always a thing with like time and stuff. But yeah, you're always welcome to come back on, man. Always fun to get to do these things of talking with people about whatever. Because I think when you catch people off guard in a good way, it can open them up to things they never thought they could be part of or do or whatever.
Right.
And like Kemp said earlier, you know, it's get their bravery up and all that stuff. Because I've had some people say they're anxious or whatnot, and I prove them wrong. I prove them wrong that you know you have something worth saying. Everyone does to some degree, and that's what DaraChat is. But anyway, guys, again tomorrow 7 p.m. Eastern with the lovely eclectic goat. Hope to see you all around for that. And of course, again, links down below on both ends if you want to check out where the Cosmic Man himself is at. So cosmic, he sparkles and shines. But you can check out his links down below and mine as well. And of course, as always, I end the show with One Day With You by Pogo. Because it's just a nice song to end on. But also don't forget Cosmic too, like earlier. Don't forget to mute yourself because it can bleed into. So just as that. So anyway, again, tomorrow 7 p.m. Eastern. See y'all then, guys. And have a great rest of your night. Bye.
See you guys.